As I travel in space and time, I want to stay, I want to go. You see my face, but it's not mine. But you can see, you'll never know. How can we meet if I'm not there? Our hearts may touch, our bodies close, but time divides what we might share and sends us all where no one goes. I'm just a traveler upon the sea of time, of life, of fate's wide wheel. Just a traveler in this mystery. For me, so that's real to me. We all begin this life alone. We live, we love all through the years. Yet deep inside we long for home, but it recedes, obscured by tears. I cry the time, it falls past me. The door of faith remains asleep, but in my soul this hope burns free. Oh, please let there be one finally. I'm just a traveler upon the sea of time, of life, of fate's wide wheel. Just a traveler in this mystery. For me, I am all that's real to me. For me, I am all that's real to me.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, what's going on?
We might have to give it a couple more minutes before we get going into the meat of the show because I screwed up. I set the wrong time. I set it for I got our time zones mixed up. So I put it for here's what happened. I set it for your time because it's usually the way things operate.
Yeah.
But I updated the time in StreamYard, which it wasn't factoring in the time zone difference. And it was going off mine, which it'll do that on Facebook. Anyway, I got confused. I thought I was doing right. I thought it was like going off central. Whatever.
Oh, I just need to start creating the room.
You just said what?
I just need to start creating the room.
Oh, I got it now. I mean, you can do
Okay.
it. You can have it. I'm just saying now I know. It's fine. But how's everybody doing? Happy Wednesday. It's middle of the week, man. I'm ready for it to be done.
What's it like? It's finally going to start hitting 100 degrees here this weekend, which I don't mind at all. I'm all for the heat. But what's it like down in your neck of the woods?
I mean, exactly how you would think. Let's see. Right now it's 107. 6:40 p.m. Sun will be going down in the next hour.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a dry heat, as they say. But it doesn't make it any more or less fun. I'm going to share this with our peeps on Instagram one more time. Like I said, I was a little ass backwards today. Todd, why don't you say hi to the folks in the chat?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Let me jump the comments. Silhouette, what's going on, man? We got Silhouette in the chat. We also have Matt. Matt, what's going on in the chat? It's going to be a good one. Let's go. Absolutely, Matt. I can't.
Todd felt it was appropriate since we're on the verge of nuclear war to do. Yes. Not that we're going to get political. We're not. That's
no, not at all. But yeah, I found it fitting because it's been kind of a crazy week here in the U.S., the good old U.S. So I don't know. It's a pretty good. There's so many good disaster films to talk about. I mean, I don't think we've done a whole lot of disaster flicks, and some of these are actually ones that we've talked about, like the chat has talked about, brought up A couple of these I haven't seen, so I'm going to rely on the chat for a few of these. But yeah, we have got about 45 movies here to talk about, and I'm looking forward to it, man.
Oh, that's pretty funny. Really quick, Silhouette, thank you, brother. He says, too late to switch my request to Beowulf 2007 from Toy Story. Dude, I'm going to be honest with you. Todd would probably do anything other than Toy Story.
Whatever you want, man. I think our plan is to do a commentary next week, because another reason why I chose The Disaster was because I'm going to go see the 28 years later on Friday. So we won't be doing a stream on Friday night. So
hey, so that's actually a good point. 28 years later, what do you define a disaster movie as? Because I think when we think disaster movies, typically it is like your Armageddons, your Deep Impacts, anything with like a giant flood or a meteorite that's going to destroy the world in one big swoop. But you're including zombie.
Yeah.
Are you including outbreak movies?
Yeah. Outbreak. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
All the above.
And so Silhouette, Beowulf. Gosh, I've never seen that, man.
I haven't seen that.
Is this a movie you like, or is it an ironic like, just to prepare us? Because here's the movies that we have as far as requests from you members, which that's a nice segue as well. If you guys are enjoying what you're seeing, hopefully you're subscribed. If not, please do that. Like the stream. But if you want to support us any additional, cup of black coffee, that's all the same cost. Help us out. Hit the membership button. Sorry, it's been a long week already.
No, you're good.
And I'm apologizing to them, not you.
Oh.
It's like
whatever.
No, I'm just kidding. It's been a long week for Todd too.
Yeah.
But no, I'm kidding. No, but anyway, a couple bucks, you can join the membership, and we do membership exclusive commentaries. And the last one that we did is Hellraiser Bloodline. We did the work print of that. And like I said, Todd said, as he said, we can't record Friday because he's got some stuff going on, but we're going to be doing our next member commentary next week. We're going to do that live, of course. We'll do that next Friday. And then in the week after, it'll go up for everybody. And so the films that we have kicking around that have been requested by the members. And sorry, did I say we go up for everybody? No, we'll go up for the members after it's live. Gosh, I need some fucking caffeine, guys.
Some coffee.
Good. You know what it is? I'm fasting. I'm getting back into my intent.
Oh, are you? Okay.
Look, well, I never.
How many hours do you do?
I never eat until 2:30 p.m. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
But I'm going back to my intense fasting because I got to get my ass into shape for this baby, man. I got to get ahead of this shit because it's just, let's just say when your wife's pregnant, it affects you too.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
And I have felt it in the last 8 months, dude. Like I'm not my fighting shape.
You'll be losing a lot of weight. You'll be running around the house, dude. Well, check your steps. You'll be hitting like 10,000 like nothing, dude.
Well, no, it's a thing of like the cravings, dude. It's like, I want this. I've gotten more fast food than I ever have gotten. And it's just like, it's just gotten to the point where work's gotten so busy and I have no time. Because I have to do so many of the chores myself. I already cooked dinner. I got to walk the dog by myself. I got to clean out. I got to do all these things that she can't do now too.
Yeah.
And literally it's just gotten to be so easy to where it's like, all right, let me get something on the menu too. Because it's like I can't do all this. So
you're looking a little shaggy there too. Are you
shaggy?
Yeah,
I got a hat on.
Well, I saw you with your hat off, so I was just throwing it out there.
Like,
a little shaggy there.
I cut my own hair now too, guys. I've started doing that in the last since the pregnancy. I'm like, dude, this whole thing about paying $25 plus a tip, $30, $35 for a haircut. I'm not about this life anymore.
Come to Casa de Riverman and I'll give you a nice cut.
That's for the birds, guys. It's for the streets. So I've started cutting my own hair and I've gotten pretty good at it. Good enough to where I can justify not paying the money.
Yeah.
I'm not doing the river special. I know how to use the guards. I'm getting it down. It's not perfect. I need the wife to hit the neck for me because I can't.
Oh, you get the mirror, dude. Yeah, you're good. See, I have a like I try to grow mine out, but I have a little bald spot. Like it's starting to bald, and my hairline sucks. So I'm just like, no way. I'm getting rid of it.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I mean, like Todd was like pointing out my hairline one time, but my hairline's been like this, so I don't know if like I don't know if it's just going to stop here for a long ass time, but for as long as I can remember, I've had this hairline where it goes up. I've had this forever. Now I don't know if I had it in high school, but
you still have nice hair. You shouldn't be cutting it off.
But I've had that that little thing.
Yeah,
I've had it for. You can look at photos of me in my early 20s, and I've got that hairline. Now, have I ever A-B'd it? Is it possible the whole thing is receding together? Like, and it's you don't really the shape is this maybe, but the way I see it is, as long as I, for the most part, have my hair, I can go bald at 60. That's fine. That's fine. Like,
yeah, you have really nice hair. Yeah, I've seen some pictures with you spiked up. Your hair's real spiked up, really long. I liked it. Of course, not the sides. I don't like the side shaggy. You need to shave those, but
that is what I cut. I gotta do this. What? All right.
Well, no, sorry, my clothes are done. Did you hear the dryer?
I didn't. But anyway, guys. Oh, to the point of silhouette. Thank you again for that super chat. The films that we have recommended right now, kicking around, Toy Story, of course. Now you've thrown Beowulf into the ring. We've got The Burbs, and we had a new one from, gosh, I can't remember which member requested it, but we had Body Bags, John Carpenter.
Oh yeah,
and all great choices. We're gonna have to get to all these, and we're gonna figure out how we're gonna do them. But anyway, thank you for that. And yes, Matt, it is time. And yeah, I'm glad you're looking forward to it, man. This will be a good time. I never would have thought of disaster movies personally. It's not exactly, I don't know if it's my genre. I've seen a lot of these big movies, of course, but there's definitely gonna be some films on here. I don't see the list beforehand. Todd cooks this up, and sometimes Todd's definitions are a bit.
You can bitch at me. This is
Todd's definitions are liberal, so maybe I've seen a ton of these movies, but we'll see. And
I already know I'm going to get hate for some of these films in here. So
wait, hold on. Mr. Crockett. Oh, and Mr. Crockett got suggested too. So we've got a lot. Yeah, it's in the. Oh, thank you for that segue. We're about to get started, I swear. But the Human Centipede commentary, it just dropped, and check it out. It turned out really good, really fun, and it was a big pain in my ass because that movie was hard to get clearance. I kept having to re-cut it. I kept having to re-edit it, recut it, re-render it, re-upload it. Denied, go back to the drawing board. So that one took a little bit more time than I would have liked it to have. But please check it out. And if you appreciate the efforts, give it a like. But anyway, let's go and get started. Todd's going to pull up the tier list. And while he's doing that, I'll explain the rules. It's pretty simple. We do the Wheel of Doom. We each take turns doing that wheel. I'll start, Todd will start, and then the members, sorry, not the members, the viewers will all get a turn. Then you guys will go. And then at the end, everybody involved is going to be able to make one last final choice to maybe right a wrong, right? Maybe if Todd put a movie that you love low, you'll get to.
Why isn't this sharing?
I don't know.
Present.
I can't tell you why boomers boom.
Okay. Entire screen.
Todd's narrating.
I guess I'll share my entire screen. Okay.
Yeah, it got monetized, but you know what? Even if like it didn't get monetized, like YouTube still monetized stuff that's not monetized. When your stuff gets demonetized, it basically just means, hey, fuck you, you're not getting anything from this.
Yeah.
So yeah, just because you're seeing ads doesn't mean it's monetized. But anyway, all right. So let's go ahead. I guess I'll start. Todd, go ahead and spin that wheel.
Do you guys want to see what's on the list beforehand, or do you?
Just go ahead. Let's see. You're right. Yeah, let's just kind of get a. I could see some of this stuff. Okay. All right. I'm glad you put both Twisters in here. Can't wait to shit on that sequel. Hopefully, I get it. Okay. Let's go and roll that. I'm good with this. Let's go. Oh, Godzilla, nice touch. Okay.
I put all 3 Godzillas on there because I know there's some Godzilla fans in the chat. So
everybody, let's laugh at the noob here. All 3 Godzillas. There's only 3 Godzillas. We all know that. There's a fucking million Godzillas, Todd. A million of them. I think that's the official number. All right, Take Shelter. Gosh.
So this is one I really wanted to see, and I didn't know if you saw it or not.
I didn't see it. Gosh, this is going to be, yeah. Gojira.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never seen Take Shelter, guys.
This came out in, I want to say 2013, and this is Michael Shannon's in it.
Okay.
He stars in it, and it looks kind of like a psychological type of like psychological thriller about the end of the world. And I watched a trailer for it. I'm like, God, how have I never seen this film? This movie looks good. So I didn't know if you saw it or anybody in the chat, but I figured I'd throw it in there. A couple of these I haven't seen, so I kind of wanted to give it to. If anybody's seen it in the chat, let us know.
Silhouette's never seen it. Broderick was horrible in the 90s. Yeah, Godzilla. We'll get there. That's the Roland Emmerich movie. Has anybody seen this movie? You know what Michael Shannon also did in 2013? Probably my mom or something. What's going on?
Well, if nobody's seen it, we'll just remove it and we'll just move on. So
no, has anybody seen it? You know what? We should honestly have a never seen it column.
We should.
You know. So guess what? For now, no, don't remove it. Let's just should we just banish all movies we've never seen to shit, since statistically it's probably going to be shit? You know, most movies I'd say are middle of the road.
Yeah.
Is it hard to remove it? Just go again?
I mean, we just go again. That's fine.
Well, we got to remove it. You can remove it, but
I can't remove it from the actual board.
So it needs to go somewhere on the board. So put it on the board.
Awful waffle.
No, put it at the bottom. It's got to be ass gravy.
Okay.
But we need a new cat. Can you add a category? Is it too late? Hit the cog. Hit the wheel. Yeah, add a row. Add a row below. There you go.
Okay.
So just put never seen. Look, it changed the title. Change the title.
Do I have to?
Look, it's right there. Butt gravy. Just change it. Never seen. Yeah. Silhouette. We're teaching boomers how to boom right now. It's all right. Never seen. All right. Are TV movie specials being considered like Night of the Twisters?
Wait.
I hope.
No. Okay, so it created the new one.
Okay, gotcha. So you got to retitle that. Okay. Night of the Twisters should be on here, and
I don't know. I didn't know if anybody's seen Night of the Twisters. I've seen it.
If you put Twister on here, you got to put Tornado, the sci-fi movie starring Bruce Campbell, right? And what's the movie? What's the movie with Gutenberg? That The Day After? Is that TV movie from like the 70s or whatever? The Day After, where it was about nuclear holocaust or whatever.
Yes, I haven't seen that. Have you seen that?
No, I've never seen it. All right, so go ahead and if we've never seen it, if nobody's seen it, then I'll just go again. Okay. If somebody has seen it, we'll do the classic revert to somebody else.
Yeah. Like I said, I threw that one was one that I could see nobody seeing, but I heard it was really good and I wanted to see it. So
okay. Fingers crossed I've seen the next one. This is going to be an iffy one for me, man. I mean, I've probably maybe I've seen half of these, or maybe more than half. All right, 28 weeks later. So I've actually only seen all these movies one time.
Really?
And yes. I liked, so I really have to give a fresh perspective on them, but I can tell you how I felt about them at the time.
Yeah.
28 days later, I liked a good bit better. So 28 weeks later, I thought was just okay. I'm going to say it was probably a 6. You know, I'll be nice to it.
I'm totally with you on that. The first time I saw it, I really enjoyed it, and then I rewatched it a few times. Of course, Jeremy Renner's in it. It's not great compared to the first one. We'll get to the first one, but yeah, I'm with you on it. It's just it was okay.
When I saw it, this is a Redbox rental back when people did that.
Yep.
When Redbox was like brand new, I think, but. When I saw it and Jeremy Renner was in it, he wasn't this is pre-Hurt Locker, I'm pretty sure, like when he won the Oscar.
Yeah.
When I saw this, I'm like, hey, it's that guy from fucking Dahmer. Because at the time, I just knew him from that like HBO or Showtime movie Dahmer.
That was all over Blockbusters and Red Boxes too. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that was like a cable movie, like a Showtime movie or something like that. And I actually owned that because I bought it secondhand at like a CD warehouse type place. And I remember watching it like. I kind of knew about Jeffrey Dahmer, of course, but this movie had
I like that Dahmer movie.
It was a lot of just weird date grapey G sex, and it was like, okay.
I like all the serial killer films.
Who played his first victim in that movie? I remember it was like an Asian delivery boy or something like that. Or maybe no, it was like an Asian guy he picked up at a club because he's like cruising the gay clubs and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'm just misremembering because it's always weird when you go back and you watch something. It's like Leprechaun in the Hood 2. I went back and I rewatched that, but since the last time I'd seen Leprechaun in the Hood 2, I recognize that guy as, hey, it's the guy from The Boys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because he got famous for something after, and then but you don't put it together. And so is the Asian guy Steven Yeun or no? Or am I just being weird thinking they all,
I don't know. I could look it up if you want me to.
Nah, that's all right. Let's go ahead and spin the wheel, Todd, and go.
Okay.
An unknown play the Asian guy. Okay. The Dahmer. I couldn't finish that Dahmer Netflix show, man. It was just too dark, man. I didn't feel like dwelling in that space. It was hard to watch. 10 Cloverfield. That's a decent one.
Cloverfield Lane with John Goodman. I had zero expectations going into this film. I think I was this like when did this come out? Was this 2010?
Yeah, it was. I think it was a little after 2010. It might have been more like 2013, 2014.
Yeah. So I think this was a Redbox rental for me back in the day. I had zero expectations going into this. I watched it and I was, he's like some crazy prepper or whatever that lives down in the bunker and then you don't know what's outside. I thought it was great. Like I really enjoyed it. It's comparing it to I wouldn't say it's like a 10 out of 10, but I would put it up there with for a disaster movie. I'd put it up there with one of the better ones. So
we're off. It was 2016.
Oh, that was 2016.
Yeah, and because now I probably didn't get it Redbox, but I remember watching it in my last house, so that makes sense. But yeah, I really liked it, and obviously I think this is pretty famous for being one of those movies that was a script that had nothing to do with Cloverfield.
Yeah.
It was a random script, and
they took place in the bunker. Yeah,
and they just it's obviously just a whatever movie, and then they tacked on Cloverfield, and then it's got the twist at the end where even though it's it's in the title, but it is really good. I liked it way better than the first Cloverfield. The first Cloverfield.
Oh, you did?
Oh, you don't like the first Cloverfield?
Oh, you like this one better than the first one?
Yeah, you don't?
Okay. No.
Wow, you like? I really?
Yeah.
Since when do you like Cloverfield?
I've always liked it.
It's just that camera thing they're doing with the movie. Now, this is more my speed, but anyway, we'll get to it, I guess. But yeah, it's a good flick.
I would give it like an 8.
This?
Yeah.
I would think that's almost flawless, right?
I guess.
Because like
it'd be a low almost flawless for me.
Butt Gravy to me is 0 through 2. Awful Waffle will be 3 to 4. I Can Dig It's 5 to 6. That's your average, and then Almost Flawless will be 7 to 8. And top. That's just how I've always looked at it. But whatever.
Okay.
All right. So John Goodman always delivers. John Goodman's also fun in what's that? Death Sentence, the Kevin Bacon.
Oh yeah. I always had a soft spot for that film.
James Wan. That basically it's a Death Wish movie.
Yeah, that's probably why. Yeah.
And it's. I don't know what was the story there. Was it supposed to be a Death Wish sequel? It's a script that wasn't used, or
I can't remember, but
it has an official connection to actual Death Wish somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it was a script that got passed on or something. And John Goodman's like the arms dealer in that.
I remember seeing that revenge film with Bruce Willis too. I saw that like 3 times in the theater. I don't know why, but it has his actual daughter in it. It has Rumor in it, I think. Remember that film?
Dogface. Okay, what? Fucking Dogface. I hope she's watching. I'm just kidding.
She has the Robert Z'Dar chin.
Yeah. She didn't when it came down from falling from the family tree, she unfortunately didn't hit a Demi branch.
No, she hit every branch.
She hit every Bruce branch, dude, on the way down.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. Anyway,
poor girl.
Yeah, so the chat, it's you guys are up to it.
It's all you, chat. Here we go.
2012 with John Cusack.
There you go.
I thought the fact that John Cusack was doing these kind of movies, this is like what, from like 2008, 2009, 2010. I thought it was weird John Cusack was actually getting roles, because I always looked at John Cusack as a dated actor, like, oh, it's that guy from Say Anything. He's like an 80s guy. And I know he was like in High Fidelity, he had some 90s roles, but the fact that he was still starring in what's that hotel, that Stephen King hotel room, whatever it was called. I keep wanting to say it's
Room 187 or something.
No, that's what I want to keep saying too, because of Sam Jackson is in it, and Sam Jackson was in a movie called 187.
Oh, okay.
I always want to say Room 187.
Yeah.
So I just say Room whatever. And that movie was, it was decent. And like I said, this movie, who knew John Cusack was still a draw? It's an anomaly to me.
Well, wasn't he in Hot Tub Time Machine around the same time?
Which is, I like John
That's
Cusack.
funny. I like that movie too. Yeah.
John Cusack's fine. I like John Cusack. It's just whenever I see him headlining a movie, I'm like, what?
You remember in 2012 when everybody thought the world was going to end, so that's why they made these movies.
The Mayan calendar, yeah.
Which was crazy, because I remember sitting on the couch with my wife, like in our old apartment. We're like, okay, the world's supposed to end here, and like they had like a countdown and everything like that, and we're just like looking around. It's crazy, like living through the Y2K, living through 2012, all these like supposed end of the world things, but
none of it had any weight to me. But I think if any of them, I'm not believing the freaking Mayan calendar.
No,
that was like, come on. I mean, I'll believe the grid's going down on Y2K. No one thought the world was going to end in Y2K, but the grid was going to go down, and and then it was going to turn into like the post-apocalypse.
Well, that's why we stocked up on gasoline. So we bought like 10-gallon jugs of gasoline. Then I took all the money out of my bank account. My mom did too. She's like, okay, we're going to stock up on water.
You guys really bought into that?
Yes, she bought into it, dude.
God, is she like John Goodman in Cloverfield, dude?
She wasn't that bad, no.
God,
but
jeez Louise, I had no idea.
She had me drain my bank account because she was worried about it, and I remember watching the ball drop, and that was pretty disappointing. It reminds me, we need to watch the Y2K movie, because of course Fred Durst, and I do want to see that film.
I've been meaning to, and it's streaming now on Max and stuff like that. Yeah, I've been meaning to. I heard
it's on Max. Okay.
Yeah. I heard it's not great. I was looking on like Letterboxd, and it seems like it's kind of middle of the road stuff, but I don't care. I'm from that era. That's our era.
Yeah,
I have to see it. I have to see how well they did, even if it has Rachel Ziegler, who's like the most hated fucking actress in the industry.
Yeah.
But I have to ask one last thing though. So what were the banks saying at that time about? You said you cleared your bank accounts.
Yeah.
So the scare was that they would be included in the grid, and you wouldn't have your funds would be depleted and gone.
Yes.
So your bank accounts are insured for, I think it's like $500,000. So like if you're really, really loaded, that's why really, really rich fucks, they have multiple bank accounts, and a lot of them have offshore bank accounts. But for regular guys like us who are never going to have more than like the threshold in there, what were the banks planning on doing? Did they have like something in the clause of, hey, when Y2K happens, no, we're not insuring all you fucks?
Well, I don't know. I mean, she at least wanted some money on hand. I don't know why, but I mean, like, you know what? I would too. I don't blame her.
Because you think the banks would want to be on the hook for all those, but also you don't want them to, in case it doesn't happen, you don't want the banks to be like, hey, empty your accounts. No, the banks want you to keep money in the accounts. So I feel like the banks, there was probably a lot of people that are like, this is all bullshit, guys.
There's nothing wrong with being prepared, man. I have a little prep thing where I live, and just in case, you don't have food for a couple days, that sort of thing, or money.
Days. Okay,
a week, that sort of thing. But I mean, go bags and all that stuff. I mean, there's nothing wrong with prepping a little bit. Like going overboard is ridiculous.
Are you the guy that bought the Jim Baker fucking doomsday fucking bucket?
No, I didn't buy the buckets. No.
Remember the Jim Baker Doomsday bucket from the TBN of the chum, dude? And he's eating. It looks like just horse slop, pig slop. It looks like shit. It looks like they're eating diarrhea. Like, yeah, it's so good. Eat your fucking. It was about as convincing as Bill Gates drinking the water from his like purifier in Africa. It went through when he's purifying the shit water, the diarrhea water in Africa, and then it was going through like that machine, and then it went through this whole system, and then he has this little paper cup, and it puts in a little bit of water, and he's like, he totally didn't sip it. It's kind of like black sheep. You didn't touch. You totally didn't touch it. It's like, yeah, it's good. That's fresh water. Like, drink it.
It's funny you say drinks because I was editing I was uploading to Rumble because we're on Rumble as well. And of course, the My Pillow guy is shilling his new energy drinks or whatever on there. And that guy is, God, I can't stand that fucking guy, dude. He is so annoying, dude.
That's funny.
I used to be addicted to crack, but now I'm selling energy drinks.
Yeah. Who would win in a fight, him or ShamWow?
Oh, ShamWow, I'm sure.
Because ShamWow was on some shit too. I think he was like injecting Clorox. He was hardcore. You don't want to. Am I the only one doing the IG handle now? You don't want to do it? I'm alone here.
I hate IG, but people. There's only one Riverman on IG anyway.
You think? All right, so let's go ahead and do this. Sorry guys, we went off the path there for a second, but we did get some input here. We're getting some mids, human beings, mids. I think it's mid. Let's just go ahead and put it right in the mid category.
I can dig it. Is that where it goes?
Unfortunately,
or awful.
No, I think technically it's where it needs to be. Unfortunately,
okay.
Yeah. Hey, really quick, let's say hi, Tom. How you doing, bro? Logan Paul fake sipping prime hydration was another one. Those are so I didn't see that. Why would he fake sip it? That's not going to kill you. Why would he fake sip that? The Bill Gates thing I understand is like, I can't really drink this, you fool. It'll give me sepsis. But his was funny because they were like literally taking the diarrhea water, and he's like, yeah.
I always like the pie in Bill Gates's face, dude. That guy came up and put a pie in his face.
Marco, what's up? He says Jim Baker is going to hell. Did he die? Is he still alive?
I don't know. I thought he was dead. The ShamWow guy?
No, Jim Baker, dude. Come on, keep on. ShamWow. Yeah. Where'd that come from? 2 minutes ago?
Yeah.
Gosh. All right. Yeah. So what's up, guys? Let's go ahead and gosh, we have to do Y2K. We have to add that to the list now. All right, go ahead and spin the wheel. Silhouette, he's alive, sadly. Well, I'm not wishing anybody dead, but he was so funny, dude. Those like YouTube poop videos of them pitching that stuff are hilarious. Anyway.
Okay, Knowing with Nicolas Cage.
God, this is gonna be a great one. I've never seen this movie.
Really? You haven't?
He's got a great haircut in it though.
So this movie came out, I want to say like 2012, around that. It's shitty, dude. It's not good. Do you want me to just take this one?
Yeah, and I'll just take yours.
Yeah, this God, it's very, very forgettable. If I remember right, the special effects were god awful. I mean, I like Nicolas Cage, but it definitely wasn't one of his best. I mean, I wouldn't consider it a butt gravy. I'd throw it in an awful waffle, but just because of Nick Cage.
Yeah, we're getting some mez and some butt gravies, and knowing Nicolas Cage is always Nicolas Cage and everything. So what's funny about this is Nicolas Cage was in Left Behind, which is a rapture movie, which is also, you could qualify probably as like a disaster. That's so funny. I'm describing the rapture as a disaster flick. Like, oh, the rapture's coming. The rapture's coming. But I was hoping, I didn't think you were gonna, but I'm like, I hope Todd puts in the Kirk Cameron Left Behind movies, not the Nick Cage one.
You should have texted me and I would have put them in there.
Because I've actually seen the three. There's like three of them.
I didn't know that.
I've seen them.
Did you do commentaries on them or what?
No, I watched them on my own free will without commentary or.
Wow. You made your wife sit through those?
No, this is years ago. I've seen them all though. But I've got this weird fucking fascination with Kirk Cameron. Let me tell you, he's got a new kid show they're advertising on my Fire Stick on like Amazon, where it's like on some like weird streaming service never heard of, but it's being advertised on Amazon, and it's with him. He's got like a fucking Frank Oz looking Muppet with him. It's like a kid show, and I'm like, I feel like I have to watch it.
Well, I heard DJ his sister or whatever is coming out saying like horror movies are demonic and they rustle up spirits and all this bullshit. But yeah, I would. Yeah, no, Kirk Cameron. He seems like a nice guy though.
She made a comment. I know the comment you're talking. She just said like, oh, we don't. She just says I don't. She was just commenting on horror movies. Like, yeah, I don't watch horror movies. She's like, I don't watch them. He's like, and then she kind of said what you're saying. Like, I believe, I know it's just entertainment. I know how it works. I've been on sets, but I still feel like there's an evil there, and it just kind of like invites stuff. I'm like, and that was, look, I respect the opinion. She can believe whatever she wants to believe, and I'm kind of like 1 foot in what she's saying, but she's also kind of saying anybody that has interest in a horror movie or wants to make a horror movie is demonically motivated.
Oh yeah.
Like, oh, it's the devil moving through me that I want to make a horror movie. Like that's kind of going a bridge too far, but it's whatever, man. But I like Kirk Cameron. I think he's at least he's honest in his convictions. You could think he's weird and hokey, and believe me, watch Saving Christmas.
Oh,
Surviving Christmas is the James Gandolfini and Ben Affleck movie. Saving Christmas, that is the worst piece of propaganda bullshit I've ever seen in my life.
Those are always fun movies, though.
We have to do a Christian movie. Nobody will be able to partake because I'm sure you guys have seen. But I've seen, dude. I challenge. You know what? Okay, I'm throwing it down right now. You know what commentary has to happen?
McGee and Me.
No,
That's a Great Escape.
No. We have to do this Christian movie called Tribulation, starring Gary Busey, co-starring Howie Mandel. And
you need to see that.
It is batshit. Because they're total Christian propaganda. I mean, like I said, I don't want to say propaganda. I'm a Christian, but it's got like Christian network propaganda all over it, the way it's devised, and it's about the rapture and devil on earth and stuff like that. And it's up to fucking crazy post-aneurysm Gary Busey to save the day. And it's wow. And then it's absolutely asinine.
What about the Gary Busey gets reincarnated as a dog? That movie.
Yeah, there's that one too. We gotta do Busey exploitation.
Yes,
we'd be here all fucking night. But all I know in all his reels and like videos you see on like his Instagram, he's wearing a Killer Clowns hat.
I just posted that the other day. Yeah,
I don't, but he's been wearing that for a while. Like I swear, it's like all his fucking shit. The last month or two, he's wearing that same damn Killer Clowns hat. It's just like, it's so random. But he's probably like, I didn't even know it was a movie. I feel like I'm a killer clown, so that's why I like the hat. Like,
I love the abuse.
All right. So who is this? I take yours.
This is you.
All right, The World's End.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Finally, I've seen one. I really, 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 really like this movie.
It's great, man.
I love the Cornetto trilogy as a whole. I like Edgar Wright. I think he's a great director. I'm glad Todd finally watched last night in Soho.
That movie was great, dude.
It's a really good movie.
Yeah.
A really cool
9
concept.
out of 10. I thought that good.
Cool concept. Matt Smith is great in it. Anya Taylor-Joy is really good in it. It's just a really unique film, and and he's one of these guys that's still putting out. He's doing original films, original screenplays, and I'm here for it. I'm glad he never did Ant-Man. Remember where they were trying to poach him to do Ant-Man?
Oh, yeah.
They were trying to bring him to Marvel, and he ended up dropping out because they were getting – he's like, you guys are getting way too involved. It was basically like, yeah, they're forcing me to play by the rules of these movies. It's got to fit in. It's like, I don't want to fucking do this shit. But is it the weakest out of the Cornetto trilogy? I guess you could argue that, but I don't think any of them are weak.
No, they're all great.
But it probably does go in descending order. Like Sean's the best, then then this. It's
Hot Fuzz, and then
it's probably, but that's still not really fair. I think this movie is really fun. Pierce Brosnan's really fun in it. Everybody's really. This one's a little darker than
I actually like this one better than Hot Fuzz.
Personally. Do you really?
Yes, I do. That's just my opinion.
It's close, but this one is more serious. And Hot Fuzz is still amped up British humor, really silly. This one kind of takes the silliness out of it, and because you have Simon Pegg, who's like unaliving, he's like, that's kind of like he's depressed, and it gets a little too real, like real issues, which is great. But I don't know, I'm happy with putting it in descending order. But I actually might want to watch this tonight.
Yeah,
I don't think I've watched my 4Ks of this.
I didn't even know they're on 4K, or this one was.
Oh yeah, you can buy them a la carte or buy them in a collection, a box set.
There is a collection.
I just bought the collection. Yeah, it's fantastic. But let me see. I'm gonna put Almost Flawless Victory because I don't know what it is, but I can tell you at least it's a 7 or 8, which is which I feel like that's that category. I don't know if it's a 9 or 10. I can't say that.
I'd put it not. I put it top G. I think it's a 9, but
I think it's at least an 8. I think Shaun of the Dead's a 10, and Hot Fuzz is probably an 8 or 9, 8. Yeah, it's. I think Hot Fuzz is close to this one, but Shaun of the Dead's the only one that I could undisputably say is like.
Yeah, that's top G. That's for damn sure.
All right, let's see. Shaun of the Dead was Tony the Tiger. Great. It's awesome, dude. I love Shaun of the Shaun of the Dead's a feel-good movie. To me, it's like one of those Wayne's World type movies where I could just put it on. It goes by so fast.
I'd love to do a commentary on Shaun of the Dead too.
You know what? I don't think we've ever done it.
I'd love to do it.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
That we've never done Shaun of the Dead. Shaun of the Dead it's just one of those magical rare films where every scene, every line is quotable.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Home Alone 2. It's a Terminator 2. You can recite the whole dang script. So yeah, okay. Well, I rambled on that long enough. So now it's the chat because we swapped. Oh, okay. They did it. Well, we didn't do it, so we'll have to do it. Oh, you got to head out, Silhouette Man. Thanks for joining, man. It was a good time.
Thanks, brother.
Yeah, Matt. Nick Frost got cast as Hagrid in the new Harry Potter series. Good for him.
This is chat.
This is chat. I feel like Nick Frost doesn't work enough. He should. I wish he would work just as much as Simon Pegg. All right.
Life Force.
Life Force is
Toby Hooper.
Oh, it's a great movie.
Yep.
And this is one I always forget about, like when I talk about Toby Hooper. I don't know why, because it's one of his best movies. Patrick Stewart's in an early role in this. It's great. I think he makes out with a dude.
Yeah, and I mean, some people love this movie, some people hate this movie, so it's really up to the chat and on what they think here. What's going on, Scott? No.
It's an hour and a half of naked vampire fucking space vampires. Count me in, dude.
The practical effects are awesome, I think, in it.
Yo, Scott, how you doing, brother? Nice emblem. Did you get a Switch too? I thought they did revival commentaries. They do Kame Gang stuff now. So they do their Kame Gang, and yeah. So and then for a while there, we were doing both, but they still do Kame Gang stuff. But anyway, but we should really do Shaun of the Dead ourselves. But where's Life Force going?
Chat, anybody Life Force fans?
Matt, you've never seen Life Force, dude. You got to do yourself a favor. It's
almost flawless for Tom.
It's got to be the same people that did the Return of the Living Dead effects, because it's got that like zombie in it that looks just like straight out of Return of the Living Dead.
Yeah, it's awesome looking. Yeah,
great cast. It's stunning, and oh man, I don't know.
Mind trip, dude.
The older I get. So before, when talking about Toby Hooper, I'm not even going to touch number one spot. I'm not going to piss people off. Let's just assume that's going to be Texas Chainsaw.
Yeah.
But I always thought Funhouse was easy number 2. Like let's not even dispute the number one spot. But I don't know. The older I get, Life Force is creeping up on it.
The Funhouse is still number 2 in my opinion.
I'm a space nut though. I
love space, but the Funhouse is creepy.
But you don't like naked space vampires?
I do love, man, it's great, but the Funhouse, there's something about the atmosphere that you can't move it down for me.
So Almost Flawless, but Scott's giving it top G.
Wow. Okay.
So I think we have to. I think that's going to average out to the very, very tip top of Almost Flawless.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of with you, man. I think this movie, it has serious legs, and it's such a great late night movie watch. You got to watch it with the lights down at night. Kids are asleep or whatever with some popcorn. You got to get full. Whereas Funhouse is kind of a fun movie. I don't know.
I think Funhouse is creepy. I don't know.
I don't think it's creepy, but I think it's a fun movie. I love the atmosphere of that. It's super Halloween-y. They're just different vibes. But anyway, so it's back to me.
Those are you.
Yeah. I haven't watched my Life Force 4K either, but I did double dip on that because I had the Shout Blu-ray. I hate that they got me twice on that. Ooh, Crazy's remake. Okay, I'm going to say something very controversial here. I know how much Todd hates Timothy Olyphant. That has nothing to do. That bears no weight on my grading of this film. but I actually think if you put a gun to my head and you said, hey, which one do you have to watch right now, the original or the remake? Neither one are great, but this is better than the remake. This is better than the original.
You're crazy.
The original, I don't like the original. I think it sucks. I think the original is
a lot better than this piece of shit.
George Romero is still trying to cut his teeth and figure out editing. The pacing is weird on the original Crazies. The actual editing is fucking weird. The jump cuts he does, I always think about, like I said, that priest that lights himself on fire. Like, what the hell? And some of the cuts are so odd, and you might think that's charming, and I guess it is.
It totally reminds me of Dawn of the Dead. Pre-Dawn of the Dead film.
This movie is more sterile. Like it's very vanilla, but it's an easier watch. I don't love this one either, but so I'm gonna put this in. I'm honestly gonna. To me, it's just a middle of the road movie. I'm gonna put it. I Can Dig It. I hate the names because I feel like that's not I Can Dig It. Well, I feel like I Can Dig It is meh.
So no, we did meh last time, and you're like, no, we can't do that. We got to change it to I Can Dig It because it's got to be something that, Yeah, I changed this like a month ago to I Can Dig It because we had the meh in there.
Let me see what I gave it on Letterboxd. That'll decide. I know. Okay. I'm gonna look at it right now because it could be a 4, it could be a 5. It ain't no 6, but let's see if it's a 4 or 5, and that'll determine where I throw it. And I'm not going to think too much harder on it.
Matt is mad. It's a so-so.
Yeah, I gave it a 5. Man,
dig it. Okay.
Go ahead and put dig it. It's middle of the road for me. It was totally watchable. It's not great, but
gotcha.
Yeah. All right. So Todd goes again.
All right, here we go.
I don't know why Todd hates Timothy Olyphant so much.
God, I don't know why. It's just there's certain actors that I can't deal with.
Oh, Outbreak, that freaking monkey movie, man. Dustin Hoffman, Sharon Stone, right? Was Sharon Stone in that one?
Yeah, Sharon Stone.
Sam Jackson in that? Or no, who else was in that? Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
That's right.
The
other black guy getting all the work in the 90s. It was him or Sam Jackson. It's just
I haven't seen this in years, but I remember actually thinking it was a pretty solid movie. It's probably been 20 years since I've seen it.
Oh, is that Rene Russo, or that's not Sharon Stone? That's Rene Russo.
No, it's Rene Russo. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. How could we fucking mistake those two faces?
I actually enjoyed it because of course, Dustin Hoffman. He's one of the best actors ever. I think he's great. The whole Outbreak, it's kind of like the whole, the C word, when that came out, everybody was rewatching a lot of these contamination and Contagion and Outbreak.
Day of the Dead 2 Contagion.
Yeah, unfortunately we had to watch that, but I really did like this for a 90s Outbreak movie. I thought it was solid. It's not very memorable for me because it's very dated. I would put it I Can Dig It.
I don't think I ever watched it. If I did, then that tells you how much I liked it because I can't remember. Hey, Scott, Renee Milf Poon Russo. Now, I have a bit of a hot take here. I'm not saying I'm not saying she's ugly, but does she not kind of look a little bit like a more attractive Rocky Dennis?
You're crazy, dude.
She's got a handsome chin, dude.
I think she's good looking, man.
I'm not saying she's not, but she looks like the attractive sibling of Rocky Dennis. Like, oh, my brother's real ugly, but he's got a hot sister. But they look like they're. I'm gonna get myself out of this.
First you're going after what's her name, Rumor Willis, and
well, all right. Are you gonna defend that? Are you gonna sit there and fight me?
I can't defend Rumor Willis. No,
she looks like the one chick, the Bella Ramsey, everybody's making fun of. I saw people are posting pictures of her with a potato and the potato spots. Hey, speaking of Renee Russo, I just watched her when I rewatched Tales from the Dark Side, the movie, which, as an aside, Riverman has always said he doesn't. I don't know, man. I watched it. Last time I watched it was probably, it was in the last 10 years. I don't know, 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago. I watched it. I watched the 4K Shout Factory. I'm like, you know what? This is not the best anthology movie, of course, but it's not bad.
No, I can see people like it. I just for some reason I can't get into it.
Debbie Harry was a fox still at that point, and the wraparound story. You got Matthew Lawrence telling the story, which is interesting. But I don't think any of the stories are amazing God tier, but they're all kind of okay. You know, they're not bad.
No, Scott's right about Thomas Crown Affair. I used to love that film back in the 90s when that came out. I remember renting that.
Bella Ramsey recently played in a soccer aid match and played no stamina whatsoever. It's what happens when your head weighs 30 pounds. So you can't run. Okay, that's she went topless in that. Oh, who? Bella Ramsey or are we talking about Thomas Crown Affair? My mind is fucking blowing right now.
I can't remember.
Renee Russo was topless in something. All right. Anyway, let's go ahead. It's who is this now? Is this back to? Is this chat or did you go? Who went?
This is you.
No,
the chat just went.
What did the chat do?
They did
Outbreak. You did Outbreak.
Oh, I did Outbreak.
So it's the chat.
Knock at the cabin.
Okay, did you guys watch this? This is this is a Russo brothers movie, not to be confused with Rene Russo, but right? Didn't the Russo brothers do Knock at the Cabin?
No, it was M. Night.
Oh, with Dave Bautista. You're right. Bautista. The great thespian of our time, Dave Bautista.
I had to throw a few M. Night movies in here because it seems like we always talk about M. Night every time we do a podcast. So,
well, then he's doing his job then, because I mean, if you got to be hated, at least be talked about. That's why he keeps showing up. He's like Freddy Krueger. When he's on the lips of the youth and people believe in him, it's the source of all his power, and he's never truly going to go away. So the best way, the best way to get him to go away is to we got to stop talking about this guy. So not a fan, horrible acting. M. Night Shawati. So where is it? So is this butt gravy, guys, or where are we putting this? Pierce Brosnan banged her, and in the movie, not in real life. Okay, he went in after Mel Gibson though. We're talking about Rene Russo. Mel had it first, dude. Do you think she fucked Mel in the ass with strap on and pulled him by that ponytail? Because he had like prettier hair than she did. Anyway, all right, butt gravy. It is decided. M. Night, what a twist. Yeah, he's a hack, dude. We're getting a lot of butt gravies. You're done. You're done, M. Night.
I don't know. We have The Happening on here. I mean, you could surprise everybody.
Well, that there's no limitation on how much movies can be total ass. All his movies are going in there. If I have anything to say about it. Oh fuck, dude.
Escape from LA. That's you.
Okay, thank God. It was a wig. Mel Gibson. Wait, Mel Gibson's hair was a wig. All right, so Escape from LA. I'm a little bit of an apologist for this movie.
You love this film.
Look,
you love it.
I people hate on this movie.
I put this on here just for you.
I don't hate it. Like, I get what it is. It's just a remake of Escape from New York, but now we're in LA and it's very 90s this time. It doesn't have the early 80s charm of the first movie. The first movie is prime Carpenter. It feels like Carpenter down to the score and the look. This movie is very 90s Carpenter, for better or worse. Again, it feels like a 90s Carpenter joint. But it's fun, dude. I don't know. You get to watch Peter Fonda surfing alongside the turnpike, saying shit like "Hang 10, brother" and shit like that. And you got Pam Grier as the transsexual with the man voice. You got Bruce Campbell and his like brief cameo where he's that surgeon. He's unrecognizable. This, like I said, what makes this very 90s Carpenter and unlike the classic Carpenter is it's got a commercial soundtrack, just like Ghosts of Mars and shit like that. It's got like Tool on the soundtrack and Ghosts. It's got rock bands.
Tool was on here?
Yeah, Tool's. I think.
What song was it?
I don't think it was. It might have been Undertow, or it was something from the Undertow sessions.
Oh, really? Okay.
But yeah, I mean, so Carpenter wasn't putting rock bands and Anthrax in his soundtracks. No, they were all his, and he did that a lot in the 90s. It's fun, man. I'm gonna put it. Do I give it a 7? If I give it a 6, then it stays and I can dig it. But it's fuck. Okay, it's gonna be high. I can dig it. High. I can dig it. Kurt Russell plays basketball for his life, and it's brilliant. I guess it's kind of hard to give it such too high to praise because it's just retreading the same script. It's like,
better
okay,
than Crazies. I'll give you that.
Instead of a bomb necklace, you're injected with some serum that's going to kill you. It's the same shit. Instead of rescuing the president, you got to rescue the daughter.
Damn, we got blown up in the chat. People really like it. I got a top G, a 9 out of 10. Jeez.
Oh, hold on. Okay, you guys are making me want to revise my vote here. It's not too late.
This is your vote. This is your vote.
We haven't spun. Hey, look, they're making me confident. I haven't spun the wheel yet. I think once we go to the next wheel, it's done. That's when it's sealed. Look, call me Snake. Yeah, parodies the action genre. The CGI was horrible though, but that's kind of the fucking charm.
That's the 90s, dude.
That's kind of promotes drive-by shootings well. I'm sold. I know, right? You know what? Fuck. Okay. I'm gonna meet you guys in the middle. Move it up to Almost Flawless. It's a fun movie, dude. It's so fun. All right, so moving on. Now it's you, River. It's the best movie on this list. I love it.
It might be.
I'm now very confident.
This list isn't great. I'm sorry.
I love it. Remember in the trailer, it was the bit where he threw the can up in the air, like when this can hits the ground, draw, and he throws it up in the air, and they're all looking. He blows them all away. Then the can falls down. Draw.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
It's hard to hate it, dude. Kurt Russell makes everything watchable. All right. So what do we got here?
So we have Godzilla. The only thing I liked about this, I did like the Puff Daddy song. I actually listened to it today. Yeah, Come With Me. And because I remember watching the music video all the time. And I don't think I own this, but a lot of my friends own the soundtrack, the CD or whatever. And that was probably the only good thing about the Godzilla movie.
I tell you what, Todd listening to Puff Daddy in 2025 while he's sitting trial is pretty edgy.
I had to look at the comments, man. I had to read all the comments.
98 sucked. Hank Azaria was the best thing about this Gojira. Yeah, I don't. Did this kind of like halt Roland Emmerich's career because he was hot after doing Independence Day?
Oh yeah,
and this is his follow up to Independence Day. His first movie prior to Independence Day was Universal Soldier, which is not a disaster flick. But yeah, I feel like. What did he do after this? I know he eventually did ID4 too, which nobody liked.
No.
And then he did that one Moonraker, not Moon. What's that? Moonraker. That's James Bond.
Yeah, I never saw that one.
But we're talking about a huge gap. Like, what did he do in between this movie and like all that shit that came out in the last handful of years? I don't know. Yeah, the Diddler, dude. Well, he's gonna have a biopic about him here in the next couple of years. You know,
yeah. I hear he's in rough shape in his trial too.
Well, he's not dyeing his hair. He's not, dude. He's fucking. He's depleted of his baby oil, man. He hasn't had sustenance in months. His life force has been drained, dude. He needs that oil. He's looking like fucking gray dying ET up in his fucking cell, dude.
He's looking like life force.
Yeah, exactly. I need the oil. He needs baby oil with a fresh boy booty hole, and he'll be like fucking back. I hear he's trying to have a mistrial because like he was saying that they I don't know, like because he's talking about one juror being racist. Like, what? God. Like I mean, I don't blame him. I mean, if I was caught with a bunch of baby oil and all the shit that's on him and I was of color, I'd be doing the same thing because he's got no other prayer.
No.
So anyway, let's go. I think it's who is it now?
It's Chat.
Yeah, that's right. We weren't talking about P. Diddy. We're talking about Godzilla. I forget. But that movie was everywhere because, like I said, it was a big deal because that was off the heels of ID4, so it was hyped up.
That was like the Burger King. You know, they had all this stuff.
Oh, you had the big cups, the plastic cups from McDonald's.
Yeah,
but the movie bombed.
Yeah,
you know, even Puff Daddy couldn't save it. And Jimmy Page out of retirement.
Jimmy Page didn't save it. No.
All right, Dante's Peak. Chat, where's Dante?
This is one I think I saw this in the theaters. Of course, the Pierce Brosnan, and you have the beautiful Linda Hamilton.
Oh, okay. Tom Rowan and Matt. Day After Tomorrow, was that he did that? I didn't know he did that.
That's on here. So
okay, I didn't know that was a Roland Emmerich film. He's kind of the Paul W.S. Anderson of disaster films, where he found his niche. You know.
Dante's Peak. What do y'all think about this one?
So Matt says it's awesome. He liked it just like he liked Jones and Volcano. And yeah, I was talking about this with Todd the other day because he was talking about movies that are similar, and I'm like, well, that's definitely by design. And this is one of the great examples of it. You know, when they have a huge hit with Armageddon, every studio has their blacklist of scripts.
Mm-hmm.
When, you know, Armageddon's a huge hit, and sometimes it doesn't have to be a proven hit. Sometimes it's like you hear about, oh, Paramount's coming out with this movie and they got this guy on board, this guy on board. They got Aerosmith doing it. That's going to be a huge hit. We got to fucking get something going. And that's when you'll see them come out really close where they had to have known. And then you get Deep Impact right after it. Dante's Peak and Volcano were two of those movies. Two other movies were, gosh, I was just thinking about one. The Illusionist. And you have The Prestige.
The Illusion. Yeah.
Those movies, if I recall, were literally like in the same weekend.
I thought, I didn't know which one was which.
And that's a case. That's not coincidence. That's like, they all know each other. Like they're fucking doing that. Quick, go look in the fucking vault and find a script. We got to have a magician script in there too. You know, there's only so many ideas, and everybody's writing similar movies, and you know, whatever. All right. Dante's Peak. But Matt thinks it's awesome. Scott says it's average for second watching. It starts off slower than I remember. I think
I think it's fun. It's more nostalgia bait for me. I mean, I love volcano movies. I love these type of movies in the 90s. So
it's got Linda Hamilton, dude. Is this the last time Is this the last time she headlined a movie?
And she wasn't bent over.
Kyle Reese didn't bend her over.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did. Did he? Oh, he did. You're right.
Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah, he was hitting a doggy, or maybe in the ass. They couldn't show us that much.
But the best part in this film
that's why she was grimacing so much, because it was up her tailpipe.
The best part in this film is when grandma she went off in the acid bath or whatever, and she melted, dude.
Remember that? I don't think I've seen it.
Oh, you haven't seen it? Okay.
No. But so I think we've got an almost flawless, we've got a mid, we've got I think that would be another awesome almost. I think it's got to be almost flawless, maybe to put it towards the bottom to average it out.
Okay. I'm cool with that. I mean,
Linda Milfpoon Hamilton. Yeah. I mean, the older she got, not that people can't age, but smoking caught up to her.
I'd love to meet Linda Hamilton at a con,
I thought you were going to say you'd love to stick a fist in her. I just knew that's what you were going to say.
No, I'd love to meet her at a con, not in a back alley.
You know, she smells like a fucking case of menthols, dude.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, that voice with that leather face, dude, you just know. I'd be shocked if you didn't smoke 3 packs a day. I'll be back. By the way, that's a nice plug to go watch our commentary for Terminator Deep Fake.
Yeah.
That's a great commentary, man. Great commentary. All right, Train to Busan. Is this me?
This is you.
All right. I'm not going to be very original with this one, but this is a great film. It's awesome. This movie was
I've never seen it. I want to watch it.
Such a surprise that a movie that came out when it did. This came out when zombie fatigue was high. Like it came too late.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like this wasn't like in the peak of Walking Dead. It was like we're over it. But everybody loved this damn movie, and I'm over zombies, hardcore, but the movie's fantastic and you can't ignore it. And I just think, you know, there's more movie here. There's more movie outside of the zombies. It's kind of like a good zombie movie where the zombies are just kind of like a vehicle, but there's like a real
Is it like
story.
The Sadness?
No, it's not like The Sadness.
Okay.
This is more of a drama.
Okay.
You know, with, like I said, the zombie vehicle, so there's people getting eaten, but it's more of a drama, and it's a Korean film. It's really good, man. I'm going to give it, I know there's some top G's showing up in the chat, but this is mine. Yeah, man, I think it's at least a 9. Go top G. It's good.
Okay.
It's really good. And then Peninsula is supposed to suck, the sequel.
Oh, really?
Because it was like,
a sequel.
Yeah, it was made by none of the returning people. Like it was a
Okay.
cash grab, and apparently it just did not fucking cut the mustard. Scott asks a great, very important question. Riverman, would you terminate her poon?
I'm a married man.
Today, well,
No.
hypothetically.
Even if I wasn't, no, hell no, dude.
It's like the resistance era, dude. Nobody's around anymore. Everybody's dead. You got to save mankind by terminating Harpoon, which probably can't bear children anymore, so it's probably pointless. But you got to give it a shot, right? The human race is on the line.
She's wearing that wife beater, maybe.
Okay. Remember when Kyle Reese is like cupping her tits, dude? Okay. Okay. Truth be told, I've been zombied out for decades now. Yeah, I don't blame you, man.
I'm never zombied out. I must really like zombies.
I must really like zombies. But this is a good movie despite the zombies, is what I'm saying. Because I'm over it, and even when I wanted to, it took me a few years to watch this because I was over zombies. Like, I don't care how much people love it. I'm fucking over it. But I finally watched it because my wife was saying how good it was, and I watched it. I'm like, yeah, it's despite zombies, it's a good film. So, all right, Todd.
All right, what do I get?
We'll tone down the Linda Hamilton fucking misogyny. I promise. I went a little too far.
You're getting baited.
Yeah. Earthquake. Is this the wrestler Earthquake? Earthquake and Typhoon?
This is Earthquake from the 70s. So this was really popular. I remember growing up watching Earthquake quite a bit. Actually, in one of the Quantum Leap episodes I just watched, Sam leaps into a stuntman who does a stunt on Earthquake, where the man is grabbing onto the building and he falls off the building and dies. This movie was very big at the time. Of course, they had the Universal Studios where they had the Earthquake ride and everything like that. Very cool when that first came out. Did you ever go on that? Did they have that where you went in the subway and then the earthquake happened and everything?
Universal Studios, you said?
Yeah.
I don't think they did, but if I had to bet that, because the way you describe the ride, that's probably what they
and
turned.
All the water comes rushing. You're in the subway, and then
it sounds like that's probably what they turned King Kong.
Oh,
because there's the Peter Jackson King Kong, or because it involves a subway, and it's like they probably remastered it and turned it to King Kong.
Yeah. But like movies like this, like I used to watch this with my grandparents all the time. Like Earthquake, we watched Airplane 77. We used to watch all these like disaster movies, and this is one of them that I enjoyed, man. Of course, we recorded off like a WG or whatever it is, WB or whatever, and I dig it, man. It's dated, it's old, but it's effective and it's a decent story, so I liked it.
Feel my earth shake like an earthquake.
Yeah, Matt knows what's up. Airplane 77.
Yeah, before Scott's time. Dig it, Matt. I'm with you, bro. There's gonna be a few I haven't seen on this either. But all right, cool. So, chat. We'll see if you can redeem yourself, Matt. Maybe you've seen the next one. Bird Box.
Cloverfield.
All right, Cloverfield. To be fair, I actually have seen a lot of these. I think I just happened to get a couple just by chance. But where do you guys put Cloverfield? When this movie, this whole movie's promotional campaign was curiosity.
Yeah,
because remember, like they weren't telling you anything. You didn't know what it was about, and
some people loved it and some people hated it. And it's all handheld. It made people sick, supposedly, and of course, you never really saw the monster. I mean, you saw his foot. And it was very different for the time. And I really like this movie. I think it's great, but
it works.
I can see why people don't like it.
I remember talking to people at work that were going to go see it. Like, yeah, I'm just curious of what it is.
Yeah.
Like they were really leaning into that. Like you don't know what it is. And, you don't ever get to see anything like Todd says, really. And I like the concept. I think I just remember being whatever. But let's see.
I always love the found footage and handheld growing up.
Matt is saying sucked. Scott saying I can dig it. Tom's migraine city, so it kind of made him sick.
Yeah, it makes you sick. Yeah.
Scott Hobson, Mary Sweet Poon, Elizabeth Winstead. She was in the second movie with John Goodman. But she is a looker. Way too good for Live Free or Die Hard or whatever that fucking movie was. But yeah, anyway, so where do we average this out? So we have an I can dig it. We have, which is a middle.
Sucked.
We have a sucked. and we have a migraine city. I think that kind of averages out to a high off a waffle, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Oh, but Tom says, but Tom digs it. Oh, okay. He changed his vote on us. Okay, it's got to go to I can dig it now. Okay. Yeah. All right. You saved it. All right, my turn. Oh, dude, I got a migraine. I got a headache.
I bought my wife one of those face massagers for Christmas. I've been using them. Man, I think it's awesome, dude.
Oh, I don't even know how that would work. That sounds awesome.
No, you hit a button and then it's just like a mask, like a VR mask.
Oh, that'd be amazing, face, man.
Yeah,
does it wrap to the scalp, like in the back of the scalp?
No, but it's heated. It's heated. So we just got one for my father-in-law for Father's Day too.
Send me a link to the one you bought, because I'm all about that stuff lately.
And it has a Bluetooth speaker too, so you can just like lay there and fall asleep.
Do a work meeting with it, dude. Call in.
No, you lay in bed, dude. It's great.
Buy, sell. Okay, The Road. Is this me?
Yep.
Oh, who's in The Road? Refresh my memory.
What's his face?
Viggo
Mortensen.
Never seen it.
You never seen The Road?
I've never seen The Road. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it.
So you gotta take it.
Okay, very, very dark, depressing film. There's a lot of people that love this film. It's a film you're only going to be able to watch once, in my opinion. I mean, I only watched it once and the one time, and I thought it was a little overhyped for what people are talking about it. Some people are obsessed with this film. I would put it at a low. I can dig it just because it's watchable and I enjoy what I saw, but do I ever want to go back and rewatch it? No. And I couldn't put it over Cloverfield or some of these other films. So it is boring and depressing a little bit. No, I hear you, Scott. It's a well-made movie though. So I couldn't say it's an awful waffle, but
Viggy, you have been a bad monkey. I like your previous spelling better. It's emo porn.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know what the ultimate emo porn movie is? Requiem for a Dream. Can't do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can't do it, dude. You can't be down in the trenches that much. You have to have some levity. You got to bring people up a little bit.
Yeah.
But these movies that just beat you into submission with it, like fucking what's it called? The Whale? No.
Yeah, I still need to watch The Whale.
His kind of full circle, his redemption didn't fly for me in that movie at all. I'm like, no, that's it. No. He flies his fat ass flies to heaven.
After I saw that scene, I'm like, oh god, I had to watch this shit now, dude.
I mean, look, it ends with him floating away to heaven, and it starts with him jacking off to gay porn. It's pretty much bookended perfectly for you. So it's ridiculous. And not only is he jacking off to the porn, he comes like
gross, dude.
It's like what?
And he won an Oscar for that. Jesus Christ!
I like the old picture, Zach. The blunt where he's got the blunt, dude, passing it. Oh yeah, Scott. Okay, I have to make an exception because Graveyard of the Fireflies. That is depressing. That's a depression porn movie, but it's so good. And Riverman will never know because he doesn't watch cartoons.
No. But
you should watch. I would love to somehow get Riverman to watch that for a podcast sometime. It's amazing. Anyway, Armageddon. So I have to take this now. Never seen it. Never watched it.
You never seen Armageddon?
Nope. I refuse to watch it. So guess what? The chat has to go. Chat, I know you guys have seen Armageddon.
I know you'll put it in the right spot, chat.
I'm sorry, but I had too highbrow a taste even in middle school when this came out. I'm like, I'm not watching this.
Sucks. That's just my opinion. But
yeah, let's I don't understand. Like what I hear the Ben Affleck commentary is famous for it. Everybody talks about it. He was talking about, he's like, yeah, my commentary I did for the DVD is like famous now. It's like people come up to me and ask me about that commentary.
I've never even heard the commentary just
because apparently he's just fucking blunt as shit about the movie, and his people loved it. But I have to listen to it. But he's like, what is he? Because what are they, like oil drillers?
Yeah.
Because people talk about like, wouldn't it be easier to fucking train the astronauts to do that than it is to send the oil drills. Like,
Yeah.
fuck yeah, of course it would be. It's like, it makes no fucking sense.
They send them to space just to blow up the asteroid or whatever.
It's so stupid.
It was so big at the time, man. Everybody loved that film, which is crazy. I never liked it, and I was always so sick of that Aerosmith song where it's, oh god,
I stay away,
no,
just
god.
to hear you breathing. Okay,
and I like Aerosmith. I like early '90s Aerosmith.
That's still sellout. They're not writing their own songs.
I know, but Get a Grip album's fantastic.
They haven't written their own songs since the fucking early 80s, dude. But anyway, it's good but upsetting. Matt says Armageddon was awesome, but should have been called Deep Impact. Yeah. Almost Flawless. Wow.
Okay. I know there's a lot of fans.
Wow. So, okay,
yeah.
So you're on Pop's channel too. So I guess this is one of your faves, man. Yeah, so what do we have here? So we have a Almost Flawless. We got a good but upsetting. Shit, man. I guess it's Almost Flawless. Fuck.
All right.
One of these days I'll watch it.
To each their own, man. Yeah.
It blew me away when this got a Criterion release.
No, it was so popular, man, back in the late 90s.
Criterion has gotten a little bit more liberal with their releases.
Yeah.
But this was the first movie that came out where it's like, what? It was kind of controversial in the space. Like, what? Because this is a kind of a mindless popcorn movie, right? I've never seen it, but it's kind of a mindless.
But what else can they put out? I mean, they've already put out so much shit. So,
all right, same situation as Escape from LA. I can respect it, so I need to watch it because it doesn't have like Steve Buscemi too. It's got a stat and Billy Bob Thornton. Doesn't have like a stat cast.
Yeah, a Twister.
It's kind of how I feel about. I don't know if it's on here, but what's it? Apollo 13.
Nah, yeah, it's not on here, but yeah.
I feel like Apollo 13 is just kind of
it's a good movie. It's not.
It's a bit overrated. It was kind of big at the time. All right, Twister. Is this me now?
Yeah.
So do I get 2 in a row now? Because I had to pass it
twice.
Why? I had to pass it twice.
Pass it twice?
Yeah, I did. I didn't know 2 movies in a row.
All right.
I gave you mine the first time.
Whatever.
And then I had to give Jet. So okay, Twister. But this I can talk about. You got me, Joe.
You can't predict it.
You got me, chat. You got
quotable. I love this film.
I don't love it. This movie was really popular when we were kids. I remember. Was this the first DVD?
Yeah. That's what we talked about. First DVD ever.
And, it was, I remember when we rented this on VHS, like our neighbors came over and watched it and I liked it when I was a kid. I don't think I ever loved it. It's one of these movies where I don't think I ever loved. It's kind of like the Mario Brothers movie where I never loved it, but I've seen it so many damn times. Like we still watched it a lot and it's fine. I think this movie, I'm going to give it a 6. So we'll call it I Can Dig It. It's a low 6.
God, you're crazy.
It's very quotable. It's fluff. I don't like Helen Hunt.
Dude, how do you not like Helen Hunt? I mean, I used to have the biggest crush on her back in the 90s.
Let me count the ways, dude. Jeez Louise.
She was such a babe back then.
She looks like she stinks, if you know what I mean, dude. No. I
You should change your name to misogynist right here underneath your.
I choose a different heel persona every episode, and right now today it's massage.
Jesus,
I'm just kidding. No, she doesn't. But I didn't find her attractive. I used to watch Mad About You, and she's fine. Carrie Elwes. We already talked about Carrie Elwes a lot in the last episode.
Yeah, we kind of gave him grief last.
But we both agree we like Carrie Elwes.
I like him, but he's a cheese ball, dude.
And Bill Paxton kind of is too. But Bill Paxton's amazing.
Yeah, he's always been great, man.
But he's kind of a hammy actor too. Like he really chews it up.
I'll give you that. Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, it's not bad. It's just okay. With that said, I hope I also get to do Twisters with my favorite actor in the world.
I hope I get Twisters.
Okay.
Because Twister might have to move up. We'll see.
Oh, hold on here. Almost Flawless Helen Saltpoon Hunt. Saltpoon? Helen Saltpoon Hunt? What does saltpoon mean? Dry pussy? Is that what that means? Like a dry?
Tom knows what's up. Top G right there, Tom. You got it, brother.
Oh yeah. Matt says still can't stand Helen Hunt though. She's like Sally Field. Why do they exist? Well, why are we dragging Sally Field into this? What did she do? She was Forrest Gump's mom, dude. She can surpass with me.
Yeah, I like her. I mean, I always liked
surpassed.
Helen Hunt. She seems like a nice lady. I don't know.
Because you like Pay It Forward, dude.
I love Pay It Forward.
Okay,
it's great with Kevin
really quick.
Spacey. Yeah.
I love As Good as It Gets. With her and Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
As far as like a rom-com goes, like those kind of, it's like the best. It's the
What
best
Women Want. She was in all those bangers back in the
She
90s.
had a streak, and I don't know what happened. It's all, yeah, I don't know what happened, but anyway, remember when like all the Titanic obsessed tween girls were giving her death threats because she won the best actress over Kate Winslet for What Women Want?
I don't remember that. What was Kate Winslet in?
Titanic.
That was the same year?
Not What Women Want, Good as It Gets. Yeah, good as It Gets and Titanic were the same year, and Jack Nicholson and Helen Hunt won the Oscars for it, and not Jack fucking and whatever her name is, Kate Winslet's character.
I mean, they probably deserved it. I mean,
Rose.
Even though Titanic was a better film.
I think Melvin, his character is so great, dude. I think he's a misogynist writer, dude. He's so funny. Anyway, moving on. I get 2.
You just went. What did you just get?
I passed my turn twice.
All right.
I gave you my turn.
You get
then I had to give the chat. I'll take it. This movie's not very good. So my wife actually likes these modern Godzilla and Kong movies, this whole Kong universe they're building, like Skull Island also. And I don't get it, man. But they're very casual movies. It's better than the Roland Emmerich one, but I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. It's very middle of the road. I'm going to say low. I guess that's low. I can dig it technically because it's not bad. It's just And
this was very highly anticipated, I believe. This one, right? The 2014 one.
It was highly anticipated, but then they started building like a Marvel universe with it and started pumping them out every year because you had this, and then I think they had Godzilla, then they had Godzilla King of Monsters, then they had
that on here.
Then they had Kong Skull Island.
I don't have that one.
Then they had Godzilla versus Kong. Then they had like 2 other Godzilla versus Kong sequels.
Why was I thinking that Jack Black was in a Kong Skull Island? Was he in that?
Yeah, he was in the Peter Jackson King Kong.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, totally different. And then
that movie sucked, by the way.
Tom Hiddleston is in the Kong Skull Islands. But anyway, wait, hold on. Oh yeah, spoilers. Wasn't expecting Cranston to die early in it. Spoilers. Cranston gets no love, dude. The cast was like movie as Zordon in the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie. I don't know. Whatever. Movie sucks. Moving on.
Is it your turn again?
You know what?
Okay.
No King's Day. I'm a king. Yes.
Oh,
go ahead.
Get the core.
This is Sharon Stone. I was getting it mixed up. This is Dustin Hoffman, right? And Sharon Stone.
Yeah, this is where they I think the Earth's rotation stops or whatever, so they have to like go into the core of the Earth, and then they have to like drop a bomb or something to get the Earth to start spinning again.
Was I totally getting it back? Does this one actually have Sam Jackson and Dustin Hoffman? Like that's who I was putting in the monkey movie.
No, they're in that one too.
No, that's Morgan Freeman.
This is Aaron Eckhart and Hillary Swank. I mean, yeah.
What am
the
I
core?
Thinking? Okay, well,
yeah, this one came out in like 2004, I believe.
What am I thinking?
2003.
Really? What is the movie I'm thinking of that had Sharon Stone in the 90s? That was like it's something like The Core. What am I thinking of? Dustin Hoffman and I think Sam Jackson. I could have swore there was another. I gotta be confusing it with something.
I don't know, but Snakes on a Plane is on here, so you might get
That's a disaster movie. That's a disaster in a plane, I guess. But
it is a fucking disaster, that movie.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'm gonna look it up. Sharon Stone.
We're going to the chat.
Yeah, Sharon Stone, Dustin Hoffman movie.
They get signs. They get another.
I'm thinking Sphere. My bad.
They get another M Night gem.
Oh, Signs. Hey, Scott. Sharon Superpoon Stone, average. Dude, she's only ever looked good in.
Not Sliver.
Total Recall.
No, Basic Instinct.
No, Total Recall. That's it.
And Total Recall.
Yeah, she was busted pretty early on. All right, Signs. What do you guys give Signs? Matt says horrible.
Wow. Or maybe he might have been talking about the core.
I don't maybe.
Know. We'll see.
What do you guys give Signs? I don't.
Mel Gibson gem here. It's probably his best. Night's best.
And you got Joaquin, dude. Oh, it's so funny. You said M. Night's best, dude. That was when I said that on that last episode we did. I got ripped apart in all kinds of comments because apparently, look, I get it. People like Unbreakable, and I don't like any of his movies. Can we just all agree? Can we just all agree they all suck? I just like Mel. Maybe that's why I just give it to Mel.
He eats up the screen.
But Matt is saying Signs was good. Okay. Scott says Signs is I can dig it. Aliens' weakness is stupid. Yeah, it's so dumb, dude. It's an I can dig it. Put it wherever you want. Yeah. Okay. All right, so I'll go ahead and go. Wow, we got a lot of lists left.
I know.
We gotta start fucking burrowing through this stuff, guys. Yeah. Damn. Why are we putting so many damn movies on these things?
Perfect Storm.
We should start gauging it because we like to talk about the movies, but I think it's important. We should maybe like taper the. All right, we're gonna bust through it.
People have enough to farm. Just so we have enough to farm, that's all I care about.
Who is it? Me? Perfect Storm.
Yeah.
Perfect Storm is God. This was one of the movies of the summer, and I remember this was a big breakthrough for George Clooney as far as a movie star coming out of ER, but I feel like it's a blockbuster kind of time forgot about. But it's good. It's solid.
It's a turd. I don't even think it's solid.
Oh, I think it's middle of the road. But I can dig it low because they were jamming out Man of the Box on that fucking boat, dude.
Everybody likes this movie. I thought it was shit. I saw it in theaters and I didn't like it.
It's just okay, you know. But it's also a movie that kind of time is forgot. Twisters, you lucky son of a bitch.
Twisters, not as good as Twister.
Your son's in the background, dude. Looking like E.T., dude. He's like glowing in the light. He's looking like, I bring you love. I bring you peace. Mr. Burns, dude. You can't see him. He's just like a blue light, dude. It's just like, okay, continue.
He scared me, dude. I didn't know he was back there.
Maybe it was a ghost. I don't know. All right.
Here. Yeah. Come down here, buddy.
Twist. Oh, okay. Todd's gonna mute for a second. He's got to probably tell his kid good night. Yeah, he's just well, Todd's gonna give his opinion on Twisters. I think this movie sucks, dude. It's not good. I mean, the original is just kind of decent or okay for me, but Twisters, dude, I don't know why they keep trying to make Glenn Powell a star. It's not happening. And this has even less charm than the original Twister. And I'm sorry, it's like, how do you up
God, you scared the shit out of me. Yeah, this is mine. Twisters.
Yeah.
It's a fun movie, man. Some people are saying that like how they love this movie. I mean, it's a solid movie.
Who says that?
There's a lot of people, a lot of normies that say it's even better than the first one, which I totally disagree with. But I wouldn't say it sucks. I actually put it. I think, what did I give it? Let me check my letterbox. How about that?
Yeah, go for it. Hey, Satan, what's up? He says this sucks every time you guys are live. I'm at work. I'm a new subscriber. I love listening to you guys. Hey, man, we appreciate it. Absolutely, well, bro. I don't know if you have a regular schedule, but you know our schedule is Wednesdays 10:30. You know, we start 10:30 to 11 Central Time. Or sorry, 8:30 to 9 Central Time. Fridays we go live a bit later. So I don't know if that helps out. We do 10:30 Central Time on Fridays, but you know, we appreciate you listening, man.
Absolutely.
But hey, you got we have half the thing left. Like, look at this. We're only halfway through this.
I know. That's why I got to plow through this. So I was going to give it higher just to piss Aaron off, but I give it a 6 out of 10 on my letterbox. So where does that go? I can dig it.
That's your honest opinion?
Well, that's what I gave it after I watched it.
But this movie is a 4 at best.
No, it's entertaining, dude. It's popcorn fun, dude. It's good.
Do you think whoever made this did the James Cameron and they went to the studio and they're like Twister and he wrote $sign with the S? Twisters.
It's a fun, mindless movie, man. I'd rather watch this than pretty much all this stuff on I Can Dig It except Twister. I'd rather watch Twister. That should be top G.
All right. Matt will be back in a second. Cool, bro. All right. So the chat, hey, Satan. So I take it you're not allowed to listen to stuff at work, but you can still chime in. And if for some reason you're at work and you can't watch and you're going off audio cues, you guys got Super 8. So if you want to chime in, Super 8. I've never seen Super 8.
This is a good one.
My mom likes Super 8. She's like, you should watch it.
I really like this film. I loved it when it first came out, and there's I don't know, it definitely has its unique look to it. Very ET-ish. I want to see a lot of people liked this when it first came out, and I was pleasantly surprised. I think I blind bought this back in the day. I think it was like 2012 or whenever it came out. And I really like it, dude. It's fun. Kids movie, like extraterrestrial. I don't think I liked the ending very much, the third act, but I thought
you do realize this is a chat, right?
Oh, sorry, chat.
You just did Twisters, dude.
Sorry.
Todd's getting greedy over here.
I'm sorry.
He's influencing your vote.
No.
Satan's on lunch break. Well, have you ever seen Super 8, man? You got to vote? Where do you guys put
just throw a vote for Super 8 if you've seen Super 8.
Sounds good.
Sorry, I was getting excited.
Sticky fingers over here. The Sugar Bowl. Well, how about you just go ahead and put it where you were going to put it until, Satan has never seen it. Go ahead and put it where you were going to put it. That's fine.
I was going to put it in.
Dig it.
What did I do? Oh, I was going to put it in Almost Flawless.
All right.
Well, I was going to throw it up there.
All right. So, we're going to have to play speed golf around here. Oh, wow. Hold on.
Okay,
enter the chat. Fuck Super 8.
All right, Scott. We're so awful or butt gravy. You choose, brother.
Yeah, choose. And then we're going to average. See, it's your vote. I don't know, man. When someone says fuck something, it's butt gravy to me. That's pretty. All right, it's butt gravy.
Okay.
Well, that seems kind of harsh because it's probably a good movie.
You know? I really liked it, but
all right.
I like those coming of age kids films.
Maybe we have a contrarian on our hands.
How do I delete Super 8? Damn it.
That's all right. When it rolls it again, we'll just have to delete it.
Oh, good. It rolled it again.
Oh, okay. Delete it. Perfect. Oh Lord, please, on high, give me San Andreas. Give me San Andreas.
Was it gonna go butt gravy right away? I'm sure.
Oh, do I get daylight? Oh,
no, you get Deep Impact.
Guys, I've never seen Deep Impact.
How you never seen Deep Impact? Really?
When this movie came out, I think it was on all the movie channels, and I never actually sat and watched it. Like I think I've seen the end a million times. I never actually sat down and watched it stem to stern. So I don't think I've seen it all the way through. So I'm going to give that to you.
You get Elijah Wood in it. You have the girl from Bad Boys. The main girl. I don't know. She's been in a lot of stuff.
Taya Leone.
Yeah, Taya. And then is Morgan Freeman in this one again? Maybe.
Yeah. Morgan, I'm telling you, he was in it was him or Sam Jackson, dude, in the 90s.
This is the coolest part is the tidal wave scene, which that's like the one thing that scares the shit out of me is like a giant tidal wave. It ends up wiping out half the coast and everything, and it's effective. And they had to seek shelter in some sort of underground bunker in the mountains. Or
people like it, isn't it?
People like it.
Is the general consensus that it's better than Armageddon?
I think it's better than Armageddon personally. But I hate Armageddon, so what does that tell you?
Satan liked it better too. Doesn't Deep Impact sound like a porno?
Pretty good one, actually.
Yeah. Is it it's in the blacked category, dude? No doubt. Oh, my mom loved Deep Impact. Yeah, okay. My mom and dad, I remember watched this movie all the time. This came out in the late 90s, like 97, 90. And I remember this like Hard Rain with Christian Slater and Morgan Freeman. Because dude, Morgan Freeman was in this, Hard Rain, Chain Reaction. He was in everything.
Yeah.
Like all around that time. Like he was the guy. So yeah, I don't think I'm schooled enough to have put my vote on it. Maybe I have seen it. I just don't remember. So I'll go ahead and take this one.
Bird Box.
Oh, okay. Bird Box. Remember when this was all the rage on Netflix?
Mm-hmm.
And this wasn't the first Netflix original movie, but this was one of the earlier Netflix original movies that blew up, and all it did was tell Netflix, hey, we can start pumping it out a lot of these, get A-list stars to do these shitty movies. Bird Box is John Malkovich and it's got Sandra Bullock. It's okay. I don't know why this movie got, because when this like shattered streaming records when it came out, and it's okay. I'm going to give it mid. It's as mid as you can get. I can dig it all the way at the end. All the way at the end.
Yeah. Okay. I'm with you.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, no, I thought it was okay. Like
Bird Box,
very, very forgettable.
Bird Box is ass,
waffle,
dude. Tom off waffle. It's viral cringe. It's with its viral cringe challenge.
You know what? I could put it in off waffle.
Well, it's my vote, and I'm gonna do it. You're right. Only good bit is Alita Battle Angel actress getting banged.
I don't remember that part, but I'm sure it was okay.
All right, yeah, let's go. You get demoted to awful waffle. All right, a Bird Box, dude.
That sounds
look. Movies like Bird Box and Quiet Place, dude, they can fuck off, dude. These, not that they're the same movie, but I don't know why. Like one of them you're blind, one of them you can't fucking talk. I don't know. 28 Days Later, that's the chat, right?
Yeah, we just got Bird Box.
We swapped, right? Didn't we swap? No,
you just had Bird Box, didn't you?
But we swapped because you took Deep Impact.
Oh yeah.
The chat, you got Quiet Place is there. Fuck. So who's got what is the movie again?
28 Days Later.
All right, this is the best one of the trilogy. I know. Oh wow, Scott, you're a Brit.
It is top G. I'm with Scott on this.
Top of the morning, Governor. I love. Where you abouts? Where you at in the island, man? I love Great Britain. Been to Scotland, England many times. I love it. And I love British film, dude. That's why I was like kinder to Bean than Todd was when we did the.
I love the TV show, but not the film.
All right. So Tom digs it. Top G from Scott, of course. Satan says love it. I feel like, well, Tom says dig it. That's kind of more middle. Top G. Satan loves it. I would say that's a high, almost flawless. How about that?
Man, I think it's top G, but okay.
As the people are speaking, I know. I think it's I want to rewatch this real bad. Was this the
first film?
First digital?
Yeah, first digital.
Yeah. Okay. I remember. Yeah.
Which a 4K is coming out. I'm sure it's gonna look like shit because it's digital.
Well, doesn't the Blu-ray look like shit?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, and I'm glad I unloaded my copy when I did. Same thing.
Yeah, we sold ours for like what, $60 or something.
Dude,
yeah.
Have they already announced it? Because
they did.
Okay. Yeah, it was the writing was on the wall when this was going for like $200 a pop online or whatever it was. They had already announced the new one, so it's like they're going to work out whatever shit was going on, so they could put them all out in a beautiful little package. So. Yeah, that was a great score for me. Godzilla King of Monsters. Well, it's fitting that I got this one. So this is the sequel. I got the first one, and this is the sequel. And I think I'm already getting confused. I think Stranger Things was in this one. What's her face? The girl from Stranger. The first one was Aaron Taylor Johnson and Elizabeth Olsen, who in this play lovers, husband and wife, but they played brother and sister in the Marvel universe, which is kind of funny, and which came out at the same time. This had whatever that chick is from Stranger Things. I think I like this one a little better. I can't remember, but they're whatever I put Godzilla is where I put this. It's whatever. Yeah, it's just an average movie.
Better or worse?
I can't remember I which one I liked better or worse. I don't remember. It's just average. Just put, put it wherever you want. Satan, I tried selling my Blu-ray for 150. No luck, no bites.
There was a time, man, where it was going for a shit ton.
I don't remember what I sold mine for, but mine was unopened.
Oh yeah, that's why I sold mine for about so. Yeah, yours was unopened.
Yeah, I had never cracked it open, which is funny. But okay, so now it's my turn. No, Todd's turn. Sorry,
it's mine.
Yeah, I sold my Deadpool PlayStation 4 game at the same time too, which is out of print, and I sold that for like $250 unopened, and I bought it on clearance for like $3 at Walmart. Because I'm that guy that checks the clearance aisles, and I'll just like hoard shit till it's worth something. All right,
Volcano. I remember seeing this in the theaters. The whole volcano underneath, what was it, Los Angeles or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
It's just a dumb premise, forgettable. I mean, there was a few scenes that I thought were okay, but overall, I thought it was pretty dumb. So,
and the girl in this is Anne Heche, right? It's Tommy Lee Jones and Anne Heche.
Yep. Oh wow, top G from Scott.
Wow.
Hey Scott, stick around. You can move it up to top G at the very end.
Yeah, everybody will get a chance to move whatever they want. It'll be a free for all.
And these things are published on Tier Maker, so they're staying on there. So yeah, you can go back
and dig it. Hey, you guys remember that video footage from like a year ago when Anne Heche passed away? And
that was crazy, dude. And she returned. She was like a zombie, dude. She came back to life.
What?
Yeah. You see that? That's crazy.
I don't know, but that was wild footage. She had some problems, unfortunately. But anyway. All right, so now it's the chat. Ooh,
War of the Worlds.
The Tom Cruise one, I imagine. World of Worlds.
Yeah.
I never seen it. This is Steven.
You haven't seen this one either?
I'm telling you,
Jesus,
I swore off Tom Cruise for years because I'm like, oh, Tom Cruise.
You haven't seen a lot of these films. You haven't seen Volcano either, have you?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
I'm telling you that this is not my genre. Like I was never turned on by disaster flicks, and I don't know what it is about modern day Steven Spielberg, but that was also a turnoff too. Steven Spielberg was great back in the day, but something about I don't know post 2000 Spielberg. I don't know. But Scott said, "Oh, see, Satan says trash." Scott says almost flawless.
Wow.
My mom says dig it. And then Tom Rowan says, "Shut up, Rachel," which I'm sure is a quote. But he
says he digs that. Tom does. Man, I saw this in theaters too. I don't like this.
No. Tom says awful. I don't.
Oh, awful. Okay, maybe that was the prior one. Sorry, Tom.
So we have an almost flawless. We have a dig it. We have an awful, and we have a top. Oh, Volcano's top G. Oh, Matt. Wow. So Matt had to leave for a bit, but so guess what? Since we're past that, when your turn comes to change something, you could always move that.
Yes.
So when the last turn is going to be, everybody gets to choose one thing to move wherever you want. So I don't know. Where does this average out? Almost flawless, dig it, and an awful. This is all over the map. I think it averages out to dig it.
Okay.
I think it's kind of maybe a high dig it. My mom loves disaster movies. Okay.
All right, I'll throw it in the middle there. I wasn't a fan of this film, even though I love Tom Cruise. It didn't do it for me.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Do you like?
Oh, here you go. This is all yours, buddy.
Okay. And San Andreas. Wow. Mom, do you like this disaster movie?
This movie's fucking horrible.
It's terrible, dude.
Yeah.
This movie is freaking awful. The best part of it is that chick from True Detective as his daughter, dude.
That's the only good part.
But this movie's horrible. And I'd like to say this is about as bad as it gets for the Rock movies, but unfortunately, he made Rampage after this, which is even worse.
Never.
The video game adaptation.
Yeah.
That that game where you're just a random fucking monkey or animal bashing buildings for points. Which
was a great game,
and they made a whole movie off this.
Yeah,
but this movie's terrible. Butt gravy. I'm not even gonna waste.
I'm with you on that.
I'm not gonna waste any energy on this damn movie. Dwayne Johnson needs to, I don't know, man, just go to sleep for a while and take Jack Black with him. Yeah, dude, they need
all the kids wouldn't like that though because they love Jack Black now.
Take a dirt nap. I'm just kidding. That's terrible. That's not but just go away for a while. But you know what do you think about he's having this weird moment. He's gonna be in the new Martin Scorsese movie with Leonardo DiCaprio. Like what? And he's in like this A24 movie where he played like an MMA movie, this like drama. He's got these two like Oscar-y movies coming out. That almost feels like something that should happen after he'd had a falling out and his career went to shit and they bring him back and he rebrands himself. But we never got to have that moment where The Rock just went away. I wanted him to go away for a while, but why is he getting rewarded?
He's back in WWE now.
Why is he getting rewarding with these fucking uncut gems roles, dude?
I don't know. Mars Attacks. Mars Attacks is kind of a 90s staple. I did.
I was guilty pleasure. It's not great, but
compared to a lot of these films, I'm going to throw it in Almost Flawless because I think it's a lot of fun compared to a lot of these films.
It's a ton of fun. It's probably the first movie that didn't feel like Tim Burton. It was pre-Disney Tim Burton, but this still did not feel like, it didn't feel like Ed Wood, didn't feel like Edward Scissorhands. But it's fun, man. This movie was on. I watched this in a hotel. We were like staying in a Red Roof Inn. It's like a movie of the month. This movie and Spawn were like the HBO movies of the month, dude. Yep. And I watched this and Spawn so many times while drinking fucking Kool-Aid Cool Bursts in a hotel. Yep. And I remember it just it seemed like a big deal. They used to, because it had so many actors in it. And that was like, it's one of these movies where it's like everybody in the kitchen sings in it. Danny DeVito, Jack Nicholson twice, Michael J. Fox, Pierce Brosnan, Sarah Jessica Parker.
How'd you get Jack Nicholson in this? That's crazy.
You got Pam Grier because he worked with Tim Burton and Batman.
That's true. Yeah.
And Jack Black. God dang it, Jack Black's in it in an early role. But yeah, it's fun. I don't know. I like it. Martin Short's in it.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, chat. The Buffalo 66 is a classic. Who's talking about Vincent Gallo over here? I've never seen Buffalo 66.
I haven't either.
I've seen certain clips of the Brown Bunny, let's say. The famous ones. It's got the real life fellatio. This is the end. Who got this, chat? Oh, great movie.
Yeah, this is top. Well, for me, it's top G. This is so funny, dude.
You don't have enough bullets, bitch. It's so funny, dude. I really hate that James Franco ruined his career. It's too bad.
I know, because
I can't tolerate Seth Rogen without him. I like Seth Rogen with him, but I have no interest in watching a Seth Rogen movie without James Franco and these guys with him. And I don't think Seth Rogen is funny in real life. He's funny with the writing and all that stuff. But I loved The Interview too. Did you like that?
The Interview is funny. I liked what was that other one? The weed movie. Pineapple Express was funny.
Yeah, Pineapple Express was funny. I love Randall Park as Kim Jong.
Yeah.
Like, not only do I pee a poop, my butthole is working overtime. Yeah. My butthole is working overtime. It's just like so stupid.
Yeah.
So where do you guys put mid? Wow. Hold on.
Okay.
My mom hasn't seen it. Matt wasn't a big fan. Say 10 says
Damn.
mid. Ooh. Scott, hold on. Do a movie commentary on Buffalo 66. I think Aaron would like it a bit more than Todd if he's interested in commentary for first. I'll watch it one of these days.
Yeah.
He's an interesting guy, Vincent Gallo, man. Yeah, I guess I think that we have I'm gonna guess an awful waffle and a mid. I guess it's got to be like a low. I can dig it. That's a bummer.
Yes, I know, dude. That'd be a top G for me because that's one of my favorite comedies, dude.
Is it, Seth? Is it compelling? Guess what? Yeah. Top compelling. It's just, I don't know, man. There's something about the Hollywood stink on it. It's kind of cringe, like with the Rihanna cameos and all that stuff. That's cringe, but it's about like Hollywood, and it's just too funny to ignore. Channing Tatum as like the
He's like,
gimp, dude.
come on, whatever I want to come on.
Yeah, Channing Tatum as Danny McBride's bitch. It's so funny how like Danny McBride got kicked out. It's like 5 minutes later, he's already like an overlord, and he's got like his gimps. It's so weird, dude.
He's like, get back here. He's like, it's too late, Seth. It's like, I walked too far away. I can't come any.
Yeah, and Craig Robinson's funny in it too.
God, dude, yeah.
They're all funny, dude. I just like the whole real world aspect where they're documenting it, and I like when James Franco is talking shit on Danny McBride.
Oh,
and like real, and Danny McBride shows up at the door and he's listening. Hey, what's up? Oh, what's this? Like he heard everything, and just like the looks he gives when he walks away, he's like,
Danny McBride steals that movie, dude.
He's so funny. If you ever watch this, you ever watched
Eastbound and Down?
Eastbound and Down. Did you watch Vice Principals?
No, I haven't seen that yet.
Vice Principals is hilarious too.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, I keep talking about it. Watch The Righteous Gemstones. He's so funny in that, dude. So funny. Anyway, all right.
Man, there's gonna be a lot of movies to move around at the end. I'll tell you what.
But I'll have to make note of Buffalo 66, Scott. As far as a commentary suggestion.
Snakes on a Plane.
Who is this? Me?
You.
Okay. Man, this is one of those movies that the viral campaign behind this, the marketing,
huge,
insane. And they did that whole like call, like Sam Jackson calling you. Remember how big that was?
Yeah.
Like you just go to the website and you put in somebody's phone number and then it'll call and it'll be Sam Jackson.
You need to go see Snakes on a motherfucking Plane. Yeah.
Hey, wake up.
Yeah.
Go see Snakes on a motherfucking plane. And it got me. I don't know if Todd sent it to me.
I think I did. Yeah.
I woke up in the morning. He sent it to me in the morning and I'm like, waking up, like whatever. And I don't remember if it had like a masking feature or if it came up as unknown. I feel like the unknown shit, the private, the screening, it
didn't never screen back in the day.
It wasn't as good like it is now. Yeah. But anyway, it was enough to where I picked up the phone. I was like, hello. What are you doing? Wake up. Like, what the fuck? It had you going for a minute. Like, but it was brilliant. And then ultimately the movie could not live up to it. I don't recall if the movie tanked or if because of all the viral marketing, it actually had a big first weekend. I don't remember what happened, but I think it was kind of a bomb, wasn't it? It was.
Yeah, I don't think it was huge, but I mean, people still. I don't know.
We watched
after the first weekend. It was.
I went and saw it. And with a buddy of mine, and I remember us having enough fun with it. And I remember hearing what's his face, Samuel Jackson was doing press for it. He was saying, so there was a point in post where they were going to change the title, and I fucking threw down. I was like, no, the whole reason I signed up for this movie is because it's called Snakes on a Plane. You're not changing this shit. And they kept it. But I remember it being just, I'm going to call it okay. I can dig it.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
This is the first movie I saw Kenan Thompson in, like post as an adult, like after he had joined SNL, you know. And I remember that one guy said, "Get off my dick, Snake." He's like talking to it. It's like, yeah. My mom didn't watch it. Top G, Snakes on a Plane. Oh, Alive. You get Alive. About the soccer team that crashes in the Andes Mountains, dude.
Yeah. Which it's a solid movie, man. I remember really liking it. I haven't seen it in a while, but very controversial film when it came out. Because of the whole cannibalism stuff. And after you heard about that, you're like, oh, you got to see Alive, you know, that sort of thing. And I really liked it. I wouldn't consider it like top G or anything. Some people, I'm sure, really like it, but it was very middle of the road when I saw it. So that's where I'm going to have to put it.
All right, go for it. You put it where it fits, Todd. Put it where it fits. And if it doesn't fit, make it fit.
Make it enough.
All right. So, chat. What do we got here for you? We're winding down. We're down to the last, I don't know what that is, like 8, 9, 10. I don't know.
A Quiet Place. There you go. Chat.
Overrated, guys. Come on. I mean, it's not the worst movie in the world, but talk about overhyped and overrated, dude. And they literally did, before you guys cast your votes, think about this. They literally went there. They did the fart thing. where everybody's being quiet and like a kid farts. Just make the right decision on this, please. Where do you guys do it? And I know you guys have seen it. That movie's a big hit.
Top G? I don't know.
No, come on. Who has seen Quiet Place? I don't know.
Aaron's gonna vote. Aaron's gonna put it where he wants. If you don't,
and I'm gonna make it fit. You believe me? That's a threat, partner.
Denise hasn't seen it.
Okay. Yeah, it's we saw. I think we saw part 2 as well because I think we streamed it because when it was like on HBO Max. Well, guess what? I'm gonna put it in Awful Waffle. It's not butt gravy because it's a well-made. You know, I'm gonna be fair.
Yeah,
but it's just they really wore out the gimmick.
Yeah, I see. I was never a fan of Quiet Place either, so I'm with you on that.
So let's go ahead and
great spot for it.
This is my turn now. And I remember nothing about Quiet Place 2 except was it Cillian Murphy in Quiet Place 2?
I couldn't even tell you. I don't remember the sequel.
I don't remember it either. I've never seen Day After Tomorrow.
Speaking of their Awful Waffle.
Oh, you're gonna have to take it, Todd.
Yeah, it's shitty. It's just I couldn't stand what's his face.
Dennis Quaid's in it, right?
Quaid, which I do like Dennis Quaid in a few movies, but not in this movie. I think they're shitty.
Yeah. All right. So chat, this is officially yours. We have some heavy ones still left. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Titanic and ID4 and I Am Legend. Daylight, of course. All right, chat. Titanic. Cast your votes. Whereas Titanic, I know this movie is kind of overexposed, but it's still a good movie.
It's top G, man. It's one of the greatest, in my opinion.
Matt says it was good. My mom says top G.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to. It is a really good movie.
It's a Shawshank Redemption. You know, you start watching it, you have to watch the rest of it if you catch it on cable. Like, at least I do. I mean, the whole love story, people might not like it, but I mean, I think it's, I don't know, something about this film just, and the score is just amazing. I mean,
I don't know if Matt's "it was good" was referencing Quiet Place or Titanic, but clarify it for now. Put it in top G.
Do you want it above this one, or
you can put it wherever you want? Yeah, it's just too iconic, I guess. Yeah. All right, so this is me. Give me Daylight. Give me Daylight.
The Wire.
Give me Daylight.
There you go, Daylight.
Okay, so even when Stallone was kind of in his rough period, which was the mid to late 90s, one of his second biggest box office hit came in the was Cliffhanger, which I think was like 94.
Yeah.
But what blows me away is that movie was huge. It was his second highest grossing movie after Rocky IV, and it was the highest grossing movie of the year. So why did that also start his downfall? Because it was after Cliffhanger where he started bombing with movies like The Specialist and things like that. And Daylight was one of these movies he did in the 90s as well. And it got a little worse with like Get Carter and stuff later and Dry. But Daylight is a solid movie. I don't think it's an amazing movie, but I love Stallone. And I would say it's a high, I can dig it. I'd say it's like a 6 or 7. You know, but I do miss this simpler time where you could have these studio movies that were very self-contained. The whole movie takes place like literally under the streets.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It takes place under the streets and they're trying to get out because they're losing oxygen the whole time. And it's just up to Stallone and his, you know, band of merry men he's trapped with to get out. And Hollywood just doesn't pump money into sort of like, you know, these like $50 million tentpole movies anymore. A movie like this 100% would be on Netflix. It'd be a Netflix movie.
Oh, absolutely.
And it would be shittier.
Yeah.
And it would have Kevin Hart. And but it's a solid movie, you know. It's a solid movie. I miss these. Yeah, awesome, almost flawless. Wow. Yeah.
I think I want to say I saw this in theaters, but I don't remember.
Really?
Yeah, was that 94, 95?
Oh, I'd say it was probably like 96, maybe 95.
I think I might have saw that.
It also starred Sage Stallone, who was in Rocky V.
R.I.P. Yeah.
Sage Stallone was older. He was I don't know if he was early 20s or what, but I think this is the only thing he ever did. He did Rocky V and he did Daylight. But all right, so what did we just roll?
So you just had Daylight. Now I get Final Destination, which
there you go.
Looking back, they're entertaining for what they are. I've never been a huge Final Destination guy for a disaster film.
It was never my franchise, man.
Me neither. I don't think they're terrible, but like my wife liked these films. Like when we were first started dating, she wanted to go watch them all, and they were fine. What I consider them, God, I would consider them. I can dig it. I mean, it's fine.
It is good for the genre during that 90s period. Is it? Would you even really consider it horror though? I know they're dying.
Just disaster, no.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know if it's really horror. And the new one just came out, not too long ago. But I have no desire to see it. So
I've never watched any of them. Not one.
Oh, you haven't? Okay.
My mom says she dug it. Yeah, I remember my parents watching the Final Destination movies. And they really liked them.
They're like the Purge franchise. You know,
yeah,
they're all the same shit. You know,
there's not really, just never really grabbed me. But all right, so chat. Oh, dude, we're down to some heavies, dude. The Happening, ID4, I Am Legend, Contagion.
So they get Contagion.
Gross.
Denise, Matt, Scott, Contagion.
We actually watched. This is the movie that got a big pop during the lockdowns.
Yeah,
because it was as soon as lockdown happened, they were all sure to capitalize and start streaming these and put these on their services. And I watched it, and I don't remember anything about it. I don't know why I don't remember anything about it. Is it Kate Winslet? Who's in this one?
Isn't Lawrence Fishburne?
Kate Winslet. Lawrence Fishburne. I don't know, but isn't Kate Winslet? Matt saying Matt. Fuck it. Let's just go ahead and put Matt in it. I feel like Matt is a low. I can dig it.
No, I think it's an awful. Okay,
but it's not your vote. But I don't remember anything about it. So I mean, I think Matt is right there, personally. But okay.
Yeah, Kate Winslet is in it. Yes. Sorry.
Hit me. It's the worst thing in the world when you can't remember a movie. I'd rather be Mac and me.
I Am Legend.
All right. So I enjoyed this movie when it came out. This was all the rage. It was so popular, and obviously it's a retelling of fucking Omega Man and what's the other one? Vincent Price, and there's the Charlton Heston. What are the
Last Man on Earth?
Last Man on Earth, Omega Man. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't think I would like it today. I remember it very well. I watched it a handful of times. I think the monsters look stupid. They don't hold up.
Terrible. Yeah.
And I've just never been a big Will Smith guy. I wasn't a Will Smith guy when this movie came out, and I actually liked it. Like, oh, it's a Will Smith movie I like. But I'm gonna say it's kind of an I can dig it. It's probably just okay, middle of the road. Yeah, just put it wherever you want.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
I'm over Will Smith. Sorry, I don't have to. I was never really
give me the fucking Happening.
I was never under Will Smith either. Oh,
you give me the Happening.
Yeah, you get the Happening. That chat's gonna get ID4. So the Happening. Why is this the worst movie of all time, Todd? Go ahead.
I don't think it's the worst movie of all time.
It's bad, dude.
It's bad, but would I rather watch this than these three? Yeah, it's not good.
Because it's got so bad it's good qualities. I guess.
Yes, absolutely.
So fucking stupid.
Yes.
We've already talked about this movie ad nauseum, dude.
I was Super 8 and butt gravy. That just blows my. Okay.
I knew. Okay, so look, I knew a guy, and he was not a horror guy. We're horror guys. He wasn't a horror guy. And he saw this movie.
Yeah.
And he thought it was, and this is a movie that turned him on to horror movies. And when I say turned him on, like literally, he kind of had to start from the ground floor. And he was watching Nightmare on Elm Street. He was watching.
Oh my God.
Because he wasn't a horror guy.
And he watched. Gateway?
Yeah. And this movie, he thought was the greatest fucking horror movie of all time. He was like, it's so brilliant. It's brilliant. Brilliant. And I'm like, did we watch the same movie? You need to watch more horror movies, my friend.
That's brutal.
Because we're not even talking about horror here. We're in the genre of just movies. It's not good. But yeah, my mom's late to the party on this, which says I love Super 8.
Okay, ID4. Here we go.
Yeah, chat. So you guys get ID4. How appropriate that you guys get one of the biggest in the genre. Where do you guys put Independence Day?
Well, you know where I'd put it.
I think ID4 is a very misleading abbreviation. Independence Day 4 makes no sense.
Well, that's what it was marketed as because it came out early.
Everybody knows, what it is. It's just kind of weird. But I mean, this is a chat. Anybody have a vote on this? I think it's overrated. I'm not a huge fan of these types of movies. I think the cast is cool. Obviously, I like Jeff Goldblum. I like Judd Hirsch. It's got Randy Quaid, Bill Pullman, Brent Spiner. But my mom's saying awful, unless somebody else says it.
Oh my God, really?
Awful waffle. I just don't think these movies are very good. No. You're being too kind. Unless somebody. Okay.
I love the Judd Hirsch role. What does he say? He's like, you would never be. He's like, what would you be without my David? You my David.
Hey, Mutineer, what's up? Welcome to the chat. He says butt gravy.
Oh my God.
Ooh, you know what? Give this a high butt gravy for me. Let's move this up to high butt gravy.
About time you showed up, Mutineer.
Hey, really quick, Todd, did you watch ID4 Part 2?
No, I never saw that. No.
You didn't watch it with Liam Hemsworth?
No.
I heard it was terrible. I'm surprised you weren't curious to watch it because you love the original so much.
God, yeah, I love the original back in '95 when it came out.
I think it's got everybody in it except for Will Smith. But I hear it's terrible. Anyway, so Matt says it's bad. We've established that Todd's got terrible taste. But everybody had great taste when this movie came out. I never liked it.
No.
I remember when in our household, my grandmother's household, Independence Day was a pretty big holiday, and we'd have like family friends and we had family over that came into town, and everybody was over eating and celebrating the holiday, and they all went to go see Independence Day. And I wasn't jealous. Like, they left us kids at home. I'm like, bye, have fun.
I went to go see this with my dad. So I visited my dad in the Midwest because I never saw him. And then we went to see this, and then we were going to buy tickets, and then it came out on the news that it was coming out a day early. It's like now coming out a day early. So we're like, oh God, we got to buy tickets early. So we went like the second or the whenever it came out.
Obviously, it's been top since then, but when this came out, it was the highest box office weekend like of all time.
Yeah,
it was huge. Welcome to Earth, and this is the movie that is responsible for making Will Smith the A-list star he is or is. I don't know. We
will not go quietly into the night. Yes.
Yeah, great Bill Pullman speech. Yeah. Right up there with Charlie Chaplin in the Hitler thing.
Yep.
All right, so that's it. Last round. It's a free-for-all, guys. Anybody in the chat can move something. For example, my mom was late to the party, and she says, I love Super 8. Did you want to move Super 8? Where did we put Super 8 before?
Yeah, pick what you want, guys, to move up. Aaron's picking before me this week.
Oh, my mom's moving Escape from LA to top G. She loves Escape from LA. All right. I'm not going to fight you on that.
Do you want it ahead of Titanic?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oops.
Titanic moved to butt gravy. Whoa!
Wow,
you got to move it all the way down. I can see how somebody would have a disdain for it. I could see.
I love it, but yeah, that's fine.
Oh man, wow! How the tides have turned. We have Escape from LA at the top and Titanic at the bottom. Anybody in the chat want to adjust anything? I'm trying to see. Let me kind of go over. What do I think here is an injustice?
Happening.
Well, yeah, but that wouldn't be that big of it. That'd be almost waste. Happen needs to be lower. But I'm gonna see if I need to like waste that. If there's something that's a bigger crime in here. I'm gonna fucking put Twisters and Twister. Do I want to waste it on that? Hold on 1 second here. Volcano. Matt says wants to go to top G, so you got to move Volcano up there.
So Volcano, top G.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to take Twisters, and I'm going to put that to Awful Waffle, and I'm going to put it right just ahead of The Happening. That's my move.
Okay.
All right, Todd, what are you going to move? If you guys have anything else in the chat, be sure to let us know. You can't undo that Titanic or that Escape from LA either. Oh man.
Okay, so am I the final one then?
I think you're gonna be unless somebody else chimes in the chat, but we're gonna go ahead and this is the end should be higher, dude. I missed that. I should have moved that, to be honest with you. I would have rather moved this is the end.
Do you want to do that? Do you want me to move it back?
No, I can't. It's already too late. I can't undo it.
Okay. So you put Twisters in off waffle. I'm gonna put Twister in top G.
Bullshit.
And it's going number 1.
Hey, if they took out Jack and Rose and just showed the boat sink, it would probably go back to AFE. Okay. Hey, so Twister being number 1, it's hard for me to really stand this. Does anybody have anything they want to like rock the boat with, aka put something over? You can't undo his vote, but does anybody want to put something over Twister?
Nope.
This
is the greatest disaster film of all time.
The best thing about Twister is the Van Hagar song, Humans Being. Love that song.
Yeah, that is a great song. Isn't Jerry Cantrell in there too?
No, Mark Knopfler is.
Oh, Mark Knopfler. Yeah.
No, Jerry Cantrell's in the Cable Guy soundtrack.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, all right. Well, I guess unfortunately that's it. You know how excited I was that this was going to end with Escape from LA as top. It was almost perfect.
Sorry.
All right. Well, I'm a little disappointed in that, but apparently Twister is
Volcano's the third best.
I've never seen it, and I take less offense at that. I think Twister is just so mid, guys. But anyway, we can all agree that the worst movie of all time is Titanic, I guess. No, it's not. It's definitely The Happening. And surprisingly, there's only one movie in here that nobody has seen. That's not too bad.
Did I not move? Did somebody move Independence Day to Butt Gravy?
No, we got voted by the chat.
Yeah, really?
Matt, we also agreed with you. We moved Escape from LA to top G. Hey, but he's moving it above Twister. That counts. Can he count that? Can we move it above Twister? We got a new Escape from LA vote. Make the viewers happy.
That's fine, but I'm going to move Twister and I'm going to put Independence Day right there. How about that?
I'll take Twister over Independence Day. I kind of regret that.
That's my vote.
All right. Well, Todd went back because if I could. All right. Look, if Todd's going to sit there and renege on it, then I'm going to renege on it. All right. Okay. So I'm going to go back on mine, and nobody else can do this, by the way, because we got to end. But take Twisters, put it back to I Can Dig It. That's less of a crime than This Is the End being I Can Dig It. This Is the End is top G.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that.
Go ahead and put it in top G, and you can put it anywhere you want. Put it ahead of Volcano. How about that? Oh, no, put it ahead of Independence Day. There you go.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah. All right, guys, that's it.
This is the list.
Matt, you're right. T1 and T2, especially T2, should have been in it. It's kind of a disaster film. They get nuked, dude.
Yeah, we've talked about those so many times. Those would be top G's regardless. So,
but it's what? Okay, I agree, dude. Matt, that was a ball drop. But Todd's getting a little better at these lists.
When do we ever get to talk about Volcano? I mean, come on. This is interesting. This is stuff we're gonna rewatch now. Okay, you haven't seen Volcano. I haven't seen what was this film? Train to Busan or
Busan.
Busan, yeah.
Anyway,
so we gotta do our homework.
Watch the if you've never seen a movie before, Todd, and it happens to be on a Joe Bob, watch it with Joe Bob. I know you don't really like The Last Drive-In that much, but I still like The Last Drive-In. It's better than no Joe Bob. And Train to Busan, he did that like a year ago or something. I would watch it with Joe Bob. And Joe Bob loves this movie.
Okay.
I think he was saying he wept like a little girl. Whatever.
I will watch it.
All right, guys. So thank you guys so much for joining us again. If you haven't already, or if you're watching this after we're done streaming live, like it, subscribe if you haven't already. By all means, share us if you dig it. Anybody out here that's a new listener, we appreciate you. Just know that we've been around for a long time. We've got over 1,000 videos for you to enjoy. We've got years worth of film commentaries, these kind of streams, podcasts galore, all kinds of stuff. And by all means, please, again, share us with your friends, anybody that you think might also have like interests. And again, if you guys want to become a member, the cost of a cup of black coffee will get you there, and you have access to our member-only commentaries. The most recent one was Hellraiser Bloodlines, the work print edition that was released on their most recent Arrow box set. And TBD, next week we're going to do one. I don't know what we're doing yet. I don't know if we're doing body bags. I don't know if we're doing Toy Story. I don't know if we're doing, I don't know. We got a whole bunch, but please give us suggestions if you're a member, and we'll take those to heart. We'll get to it regardless. Like if we don't do one or the other, it's going to be on the list. And will you have something to say, Todd?
Yeah, I might do a quick review of I'm seeing 28 Weeks Later on Friday, so maybe I'll do something a Friday night, throw it up on the members only or something like that.
Yeah, or that one might be good for, since it's a new movie.
Okay, yeah, I'll throw it up.
I feel like maybe everybody should want your maybe everybody can have your 2 cents on that.
Okay.
But everybody's going to be wanting to know, should they waste their hard-earned cash during these trying times, economical?
It's true.
To spend so I think you should do something for everybody personally on that. But yeah, guys, thank you so much. And also quick plug, we just dropped the Human Centipede commentary. We did that last week, and that's out for everybody. Go show that one some love. I work really hard on those. And that's it. We'll see you. We won't see you Friday. We normally would record Friday if you're new. Todd has an exception. He's got to go watch 28 Weeks Later.
I got a date with our old friend John.
So maybe he can make up for it by giving us that review. That'd be great. And but we'll see you next week, Wednesday, for another one of these. And we'll see you Friday as well for another one of these and the members only film commentary, which we will let you know what that is. And that's it. Thank you, guys. You've been great. Have a safe Wednesday. What are you going out on Wednesday? Makes no sense. Bye.